Accumulation gig to a millionaire show. Debt collectors ducking when I flash the cash. Fuck you money hitting like a lightning crash. Roll the dice on altcoins, now I'm sitting pretty. Turned a ramen night into a steak city. Bull run bragging rights, I'm cashing that check. Fuck you money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Win stack high, dreams blast off the line. Bull run bragging rights, this wealth is mine. From the grind to overtime, clocking double shifts, to popping champagne, sipping on the lips. Landlord's eviction, no tour with the shreds. Now I'm buying the building, sleeping in my bed. Crypto moon, I'm the king of the spree. Celebrating wins, yeah, the world's with me. Bull run bragging rights, I'm cashing that check. Fuck you money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Win stack high, dreams blast off the line. Bull run bragging rights, this wealth is mine. Horns blare, the party's in play. Jazzy vibes here, watch the data sway. Drum roll loud, I'm the boss of the beat. Fuck you money flows where the broke ones eat. Bull run bragging rights, I'm cashing that check. Fuck you money loud, no more neck in a wreck. Win stack high, dreams blast off the line. Bull run bragging rights, this wealth is mine.
Started with 100, pocket full of doubt. No fancy plans, just a spark I couldn't put out. They laughed when I bought it, said I'd never learn. But every red candle taught me how to burn. I timed the swings, I rode the storm, turned fit of fuel, watched the chaos transform. Feel the rush, rush, feel the rush, rush, feel the rush. Feel the rush, feel the rush. From nothing to something, I'm rising like the sun. Feel the rush, feel the rush. I was broke, now I'm the one. They said play it safe, we said watch me run. Every loss was training, every dip made me stronger. I don't chase the noise, I ride the silent wave. Turn my smallest move into the life I crave. The market tried to break me, but it only made me loud. Now I'm standing in the chaos, screaming at the clouds. I was lightning before the rush. Rush, feel the rush. Rush, feel the rush. Rush, feel the rush. Feel the rush. Feel the rush. From nothing to something, I'm rising like the sun. Feel the rush. Feel the rush. I was broke, now I'm the one. Feel the rush. Let the rush roll. Let the rush roll. I was made for this. Let the rush roll. Let the rush roll. I was made for this. Feel the rush. Feel the rush.
Everything's going proper mental. Charts look like a Fios display. Portfolios up so much I might need a new purse for the day. Friends texting how much you made, like it's a bloody competition. I'm posting screenshots too, full of pure delusion. Bought 3 more alts at 2 in the morning on a whim. One's called Doge King 69. Yeah, that was him. Leverage at 10x, feeling like an actual god. Quit my job in my head, give the boss a cheeky nod. Moonshot mania, we're all losing our minds. Green everywhere, leaving reality behind. Feels like we're winning the lottery every single tick. Lambos in the group chat, champagne on quick. Bitcoin steady, climbing like a proper grown-up. But alts are exploding, absolutely blown up. To the moon, yeah! Airdrops landing like surprise. Birthday cash in the post. NFTs I minted for free, now they're worth the most. Partying on Discord till the sun's up and rude. Someone's yelling to the moon. We all go
Ringing
crude,
of the
bought it
cowbell.
in my dreams, named it.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the turkey.
Spending gains I haven't cashed. What a
Breaker,
stupid
breaker,
plot.
one night.
Mate saying you're a genius. I'm nodding along like a prat, even though deep down I know this can't last. Used to worry about our rent, now it's when Lambo. Life's a fever dream, high on crypto placebo. What
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dog, where we're watching Bitcoin come back up and test this little red line. I'm not sure if she's going to get over it. I hope it'll get over it. It needs to get over it. It needs to get over it and stay over it, unlike the other few times that we've been up in the $64,000 area. We're trying to get back to $64,000, ladies and gentlemen. Recently, I put this little guy out here. Where did you go? Oh man, did you erase it? For realsy? Or am I not zoomed out enough? I see you here. This was it. All right. Apparently, I did not save it. But if you've been watching the show the last couple of nights, after I found this little guy right here, I was like, Helzel to the Yezel. She went a little bit lower than what she's supposed to, but as I'm learning with other schools of thought in the harmonic trading ideas, you got some wiggle room. And we're looking at this nice Gartley pattern. Main target is over here at 64.2, and the 8 point at 64,700-ish right there. As long as all the fun ones that are normal, the 618382 in the middle, which we did very well. Listen, how did you do with that? How did you do the 61? Is it from you? Or is it better from you? Better from the second leg there. 382 right here. I knew that, but and 382, that would have been a nice little take profit point. Come back down. 618. Come back down. And then we finally got out. That was it Fibonacci wise, but what about trend line wise and everything else? Well, it's getting kind of nervous because it was hard to get a trend line established over here with all this curving that we got going on. Then whatever the hell you want to call this, it spasmed out on us. Bitcoin spazzed out right there, flushing everything. But that's what helped create this pattern over here, right? And we're under that trend. Now we're above that trend line. Not only have we broken out of several trend lines here, but this was one of the most notable ones right here, most recently. From those two tips down here, broke out, got rejected off of this trend line, came back, bullish retest. Always looking for those retests. When you feel like you missed out and everything, oh no, I gotta go chase. After you get a breakout and everything, most of the time you do get a retest. Not every time. It's not 100% guaranteed. Nothing ever is. But that's one of the things to look at. And get back in at 62.9, and that's about where my average entry is over here on what I didn't get very much in though. I'm working on other things and flirting around with too many damn other coins over here. But I'm up 23%. I've taken some profits already with trailing stop losses over here, which, ooh, what are you doing over here? You topping pattern over here because we're at resistance? Oh, we're past the resistance over here. Wait a minute. You're the wrong red line over here. It was this little booger right over here that we're finding. Here on the smaller time frames, like the 1 minute, looks like you might be trying to top out and come on your little happy ass back and down. I guess that's okay, as long as you come back. Promise to go back and try to get it one more time. That would be my druthers. Have you broken trend line? We're on the 1 minute. Let's see. What have you done, Bitcoin? Have you broken trend line yet? I think you have. Yeah, that was our trend. This is the retest. Yeah, chances are that we're coming down triple top over here. Around 64. Oh man, we are 63 880. That's unless we do over under and just, you know, it gets finagly, but usually the retest of the trend line will be your last top in most cases right there. What say you on the 10-second chart? Are you ready to lose it? You ready to lose your 200 moving average, or are you going to try to keep it? It's still trying to work out the details. It's trying to keep it. Go for it, girl. Show us who runs this thing. But a possibility of a triple top, you call it a head and shoulders if you want to. I don't see a neckline for a head and shoulders, but still triple toppy, or you can be all bearish or bullish and go flag to the upside. But I'm here to tell you that we do have some resistance and a broken trend line, so those probabilities are getting a little less likely. But we might do, but there's some other things that we could do if we do come up. We're always going to have this to contend with, unless we just happen to just go straight to the moon. All right, so you could even get a higher high and then come on down, but most likely, I think we're about to peter out right over here in this area over here. But let's just wait and see, man. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. Anything can happen. I'm just telling you what normally happens with these lines and stuff that I watch all the damn time. I use trend lines instead of just forcing things into whatever shape that it goes into. Those trend lines help. Now, if you use the trend lines when you are putting those shapes around things, there you go. That's the secret I've found that's changed the way I look at things a lot. All right, so we're in danger of coming back for a wee bit of a correction, and that's probably pretty good after this big-ass move that we got right there. I probably need to come over to this tiny-ass account and add a few more trailing stop losses. Let's see. What exactly have I got going on over here right now? Let me see. If I click on this, it'll tell me over here in the corner behind Jenny. I have to go below 1%, and I need something below 0.5% over here. So we're going to put in some 0.25s, well, 0.3, and I'm just going 5% or 10%, I guess, on these. As it comes down, it will stop me out and take some of my profit. If it goes up, it'll trail behind it, and I kind of like this in the whole scalping sense for this little tiny ass account. Did we already do 2.5? I don't think so. We did 2.2. We'll do 0.2. Wow, that coffee's kicking in. Good ass coffee, ladies and gentlemen. I need a 0.1. That's always the first one to get filled, man. That 0.1 stop loss right there. You got to use that sparingly. Like after you get a big move like this and then pull it out, in case it goes up higher, it'll keep following up behind it. Like if this one takes off and just keeps going up and we don't start breaking down, like if that is like some kind of crazy bull flag that could double up, which I'm not looking for because we're at resistance, broke trend line. But I'm cool with it. I'm good. Gosh, that coffee's strong. I got some new coffee. It comes in a bottle though. But wow. I didn't even know they made coffee over there, but apparently do. How we doing, everybody? Let me come over and say hello to everybody in the chat. We got some old faces in here, so some people I haven't seen in a minute. Bullish on Parade, I think, is in here. And where did you go, my man? Board PC guy, there you are. Shout out to you, my man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Said you had to take a little time off and things, and that happens. Things happen in this market, in this world, in this life. Things flip-flop, change, and find yourself in on a whole new trajectory right there, man. I wish you the best on what you're doing right there. You're in the campus, or you got your job back, and haven't been going to school too. You're doing what you need to do, my man. Good to see you again. Shout out to you guys over here. Strega, you're number one again. How do you keep doing it? I just don't know. That's amazing. John, thank you. Somebody stole my dog whistle. Been calling that dog for 3 weeks. He ain't ever coming. Every time I get the dog whistle, it never comes. I mean, I help if I had a dog. I mean, that's probably part of it. We got a cat. Cat doesn't give a crap about the dog whistle. This was one of the new ones. You suck in instead of blowing out, and supposedly it makes all the bitches come to you. But all I got is Jenny over here, which I can't even touch her because my hand disappears every time I reach over there. It's some kind of voodoo magic. I can't ever reach over there. But I want to. How we doing tonight, everybody? Haven in the house. I see you right there. Tommy 2 liters. How you doing tonight, Tommy? Beta Bot's in and out tonight. She usually she comes in or out, or just Beta. Beta comes in or out, looking for ladies. I'm helping her look for ladies. Ladies moving up today. Ladies moving up today. I think a lot of things are moving up. We take a look at our indices real soon. King Hell, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. King Hell. Board PC guy. Haven, how you doing? Grass, please. Oh, I almost missed that. Let me go ahead while I'm thinking about it at the moment, because that coffee's starting to get to me right there. If you got any requests, I put the marker into the chat right now, and I will take some note of those. Let me write this one over here. Grass. Coffee is strong. Road Dog, for real? Yeah, it's very strong. I don't know. This new coffee is quite strong. Someone's in the chat. Ones. Uh-oh. Ave sent a flow state for 200 joules. I don't understand what all that stuff is, but it's cool. I appreciate it. I do it to myself sometimes. I don't know what it does, but I think you get some like every day or something. And this hype thing, I don't know. A couple of you, at least a couple of you, have hyped the channel or hyped the stream. I appreciate that. I think that helps more than anything. Whenever that happens, it does seem like we get new viewers over here. So I don't know how it's done. I've come across it on my mobile before, but I haven't really seen it lately. But if you have the opportunity to hype it, if you want to, if you feel that you're being led to hype this show or something like that, man, God bless you. It does seem to help out, whatever all that newfangled stuff means. All right, so any kind of announcements I got, I am considering, now we've got the YouTube membership, right? And a lot of you guys get some gifted memberships or subscribe for the memberships at $3. And I put stuff over there. I got stuff over there. I haven't put anything over there in a minute, but it gives you access to the emojis and everything. There is another tier for that membership, and I think it's somewhere around $30 or something. YouTube has done some kind of pricing things, but I am thinking about doing something over there. Now, I don't know, and I'm not expecting, I'm not going to sit here and chill or anything like that. But if you're looking, but this channel started as a teaching channel, right? So if you are kind of new to this and you're looking for a mentor, if you kind of vibe with me and kind of like what I do and kind of want to learn some of the things that I do, or you got questions, and I'll be doing some workshops over there. That's the game plan. I don't know. I'm still trying to get some feedback and get it going. But I'll be like maybe doing something at least once a week over there, right? and it can be a mentorship where we can communicate, to whatever, talking about whatever problems that we got with the trading and stuff, and we can link that in with the Telegram channel, too, so we can have a private Telegram channel for that. But that's something I've been thinking about, and also doing some things, because there's so many things to go over that if I go over it in the live streams, it's gone. Nobody comes back and watches. I wouldn't know which live stream that I mentioned, threw out some golden nuggets or something like that. But we are right now in my wheelhouse of this market, in the deep of the bear market. Position trading, spot trading. Spot traders, can I hear you? Are you a spot trader? Or do we have them left, or is leverage just taking over this whole space? Back in the day, there was no leverage. Before Ethereum, there was no leverage. It was all spot. People made their millions in Lambos trading spot, and that's been the best way that I've seen to really make the big gains. You got to get in at the right times and into right things, and we are now in the place to start picking them out, and it's kind of cool. So I'll be going over a lot of strategies, a lot of techniques, and TA and everything like that. And so if you're a beginner or just a need intermediate, it's for everybody. But that's what I'm considering, and I'm just waiting for some feedback for that. But I'd start trickling out videos and things like that anyway. And over time, not immediately, there'll be like a little window. Some of the things that will trickle down to the some of the little videos and things will trickle down to the other membership section too. You're not left out at all. But some of that, it would just be delayed, maybe a week or two later or something like that. Anyway, just some ideas we're thinking about over here. Let's get on to some other stuff. Oh, you guys stop talking. We got 11 people hanging out in the chat tonight. Thank you for being here. We're only 22 minutes into the stream, counting the extended intro right there. Sometimes that happens.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ghost of Elvis, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin Elvis. Only here on the Road Dog Crypto Show. Nobody else has got Elvis. They're not that cool. They couldn't afford the retainer. All right, let's put the chat away for a moment. Oh, what'd you do? Oh, did you do something? You went up. You defied the logic. Okay, then keep on going. I wish you all the luck in the world. All right, so you did break to the upside, just like a little flag. Flag people saying, I told you, Road Dog, that's a bull flag. This is my wheelhouse. You don't know what you're talking about. I know that it's got that trend line right up above it right there that it's not going to easily break through. I know that much. I know that that's going to be bumping its little freaking head unless it can get some crazy bullish ass move. So we're hopefully, trend line aside, I don't even care if it goes sideways over here. If it will hold this red line, we got a chance. But a lot of times we might be setting up. Let's see what we got going on over here. That was such a big move. It's hard to think that we're just going to keep. Oh. Perhaps I should take that back. Coming over to some of these bigger time frames and looking at the Ichimoku cloud. It looks like a headless turkey. It looks a lot like Twerky over here. Do you guys see the resemblance? Do you guys see the big cloud here? Now look over here at Twerky dancing in the corner over. Yeah, she's shaking it, baby. She's shaking it. This one's making me feel kind of a special kind of way right now. That looks very enticing right there. That's a very bullish look right there for this Ichimoku cloud. Are we getting ready to blast to the Valhalla? Gosh darn it, why that keeps happening to my damn pattern? How many times I gotta draw you out here, man? Come on now, this is the one that's tricking us off here. Yeah, that's too high. You were actually supposed to be there. This is the guy that's tricking us off right here. This is the one that's giving us this Gartley idea right here. Boom! Let's go. Also, break out of the trend line and, retest. However you want to look at it. 382 Fibonacci is what we were looking at before. Do you guys remember why we're looking at that 382 Fibonacci area right here? That I went way out. I went way out right there. I went too far. Well, let's go to a chart that I haven't finagled too bad. Oh crap, I finagled this one too. Talking about my hopes and dreams right here, but we went the other way and I'm kind of cool. All right. So the 382, why is this important right here? Because we came off of a bottom area. I'm calling it a bottom area. I'm calling this a bottom area. That now I'm not saying that we can't come back and touch it, because we often do. But that was a strong bounce off of that 618. Overall 618. We're back into the trend line. Back in, we may not come back here. I'm kind of statistically, I'm thinking that we should, but trend line. The more we go in time, I mean, if it's going to do it, it needs to do it soon. It don't want to do it too soon. This is the 4 hour. Look at this. I'm still trying to get over here to Fibonacci, but I'm seeing this golden cross and this big U-turn that the non-moving average did. That's bullish AF, telling me that our 1-to-1 move is probably on the horizon here. Coming off what I was trying to say, coming off the bottom, we're looking for the 382 Fibonacci. If we can get that little guy, we might be in for a wild ass ride. Oh, you gave us a 0.5. Not as good. You did retest it over here. That one, okay, that's going to trick us up a little bit. All right, so I'm actually going to do it from the 0.5, not the 382. Gosh darn it! I thought we had the one that could take us up to 68.9 right there. If we had danced off of the 382 and hadn't went down to the 0.5, that's exactly what I'd be saying. But I want to listen to what the chart says, because that would take us up here between these two areas, right? The negative 0.32 of my cheater and the negative 618 extension. I use the negatives because it's just easier to have them on here, and then we have to pull out another tool to do it all. So I got a very loaded Fibonacci thing compared to what you see on some people. However, we're looking at a 0.5 right now, and I do have it marked on there. For the longest time I didn't, but we should be heading right there to this little guy. Do you see how that works? If you don't, you watch this over time. If you watch it over time, it'll click. You'll say, I see what the hell he's doing. I didn't realize that, because that's how it kind of worked for me too. I was like, huh. Fibonacci's a measure moves. It's a visual kind of math, because I hate calculator. Oh no, I don't hate calculator math as much as I hate that handwritten math and thinking math. And I'm thinking calculus and that crap and what I had to do in physics class and all that kind of stuff. I didn't much enjoy. Well, actually, I kind of did kind of enjoy that. But anyway, it was not my. It's not my thing. Not the natural way my mind works. But you get visual math over here on the charts, and that is so cool. I loved it. We're looking good, baby. So I'm putting a target out here. 1-to-1 move right there. Let me put you on the right. I'm going to lay. Oh look, we got, was this the 4 hour? We got the 360 moving average coming up there. That's the next one on my moving average strategy that I would expect us to test. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, I've got a lot of I have several indicators on here. I got Market Cipher, which is just a good run-of-the-mill indicator. It's 5 indicators in one, so you got a bunch of them right there, all snacked in together. You can just look at and say, that's what's going on in the market. It's not the real Market Cipher, it's the VMC cheater, because it's free. I'm just have something against about paying subscriptions for stuff like that. But that's just me. I don't know. And we RSI, because, and I use it mostly for divergence, and then the top and the bottom areas and whatever else. I don't know. And sometimes we'll chart it out. Sometimes we will function with it too, like this. Like right now, it's telling us we are at resistance for RSI on Bitcoin. So we could get rejection, or it's going to get really interesting. Either we're going to snap up really sharp, or we're going to fall. Signal line is headed to the downside, and we're at resistance. I don't know. What do you think? I could make an argument for both cases. I would think you would be likely to get rejected, but then watch it just blow to the upside. So, but we are at that critical point right now on a Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody! Today is Thursday. It is fireworks Thursday, and Bitcoin is going up like a little. Well, On the smaller time frames anyway. It's going up like a little rocket. Feels that way. If you're not excited, you're just not hanging around on the 1 minute chart. It's probably a smart move right there. Not to hang on the 1 minute chart too much. This is nice. This is nice. We likes it. We likes it. Because I just want to remind you how many people were so bearish over here trying to actually short the damn bottom. So these are your professional Lambo traders out here with paid trading groups trying to short the bottom, getting emotional, and we saw that. I mean, it's an emotional time for everybody when you see portfolios and money dropping and everything. But there were bigger things that we caught on this channel, bigger arguments out here. 9 reasons why this area should hold and can still hold, right, if we come back to it. But right now, we're getting that happy little first ass bounce off of this area. And now all the bears and all those big thumbnails calling for $48,000 are, well, they're starting to change their tune. They're starting to call for a higher now, right? Flip-flopping little bastards over here. Make up your mind and stay with it. You know what else you got over here on this bigger 4-hour time frame? You got the trend line right here. And where that wicked down right here. I don't know if you can see it. This purple area is the area from our last cycle's high, from the top wicks to the candle bodies. That's the area we've been fighting with this whole damn time, except when we got out of it for that brief period, right? We went deep this time. We went below it, but we're back in it right now. There is a saying in crypto that was only messed up last cycle because of the unwinding of FTX. But it was still close enough to count, right? That your cycle bottoms, your new cycle bottoms, are usually the tops of the last cycle highs. And that's what this box is. This is the last cycle highs right here. And that's exactly where we're finding ourselves. And this very well could be the bottom. For that reason alone and some other reasons. That 57,000 may be the bottom for Bitcoin. Maybe we come back around here one more time. Maybe we never see it again. That I don't know, man. But right here you got a trend line bounce, and then you retested it with that 1 wick down to that 50 moving average and the and to the 0.5 Fibonacci, the one we're basing our move on, that will take us up here to 68,129. Come up and then come back down again, retest the trend line, that main weekly trend line. Retested that for support. Trend line is now, we are officially back in. So now let me ask you, what does that normally mean? Oh my gosh, I'm starting to get bullish AF. What does that normally mean when we're watching this on any other time frame? That means this is a bear trap. What usually happens after a bear trap happens and it does its retest? Short mother truck and squeeze is what it does, and it goes crazy. And look how much craziness that we got to recover over here. Could we be seeing $74,000? Well, not today or tomorrow, because things travel a little bit slower here with Bitcoin, but we're setting up for it, and I'm liking it. First thing we got to do is take out this high over here at 67,400. And if we're doing their AAVE equals CD, and it would be a little jig-jaggedy, but I expect us to respect this trend line all the way up there. Over the 4-hour moving average, we reclaim, or I'm sure we haven't closed the candle above it. But if we can do that, we will reclaim this 200 weekly moving average. We're back on, baby. We're back on. And then altcoins will get a lot more confident. Even more confident than they are right now. Look at altcoins. And you got a breakout on altcoins too. Nice move. Back at a local resistance. I don't remember drawing that dotted. Is that the, why is that there? This is the main one I'm looking for. We got to come back up and test that $1.91 trillion. But look, instead of getting rejected over here like I was actually thinking it might do, we popped up. Altcoins are on fire again. And it kind of makes sense because we've been seeing some at such juicy bottom areas. There's been so many altcoins have been saying, man, this is one you need to take a look at. This one's in a great place. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, these bottoms. I'm good at bottoms. I like the bottoms. I can find some bottoms. I got some bottom expertise. I know a good bottom when I see a good bottom, and that's a damn good bottom right there. Those nice rounded bottoms are some of the favorite. Damien Wynn says, "Hey, how you doing, Damien? Good evening, Road Dog. How you doing, Damien?" Haven says, "You went so far out is the bad holy heat." I don't know what that means. Hey, says Geo Gems. All right. Gosh, man, that coffee is really kicking in right now. All right, Bitcoin trying to pump it. Trying to pump it. We're on the 15-minute time frame, just trying to watch it get on up there. I like to watch it on a little something else over here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong damn thing. I do that. Why do you keep doing that? Okay, this is total BS. Not total BS, but total ES. While we're over here looking at our indices, now one thing that's got me kind of curious is this trend line that we broke for S&P 500. Now they were kind of happy today because numbers go up or whatever, but they still under the trend line, and normally that leads to a rejection, right? So it looks like we're trying to come up and test this guy one more time, but as you can see, it's going to be hard to get a new all-time high there, which will probably lead to our little, man, I don't like that guy. That little triple top looking, that little, dude right there that we put eyeballs on. So we got to keep that in mind because things go south for S&P 500 for whatever reason this next week. Then we could probably feel it also in crypto as a form of a steep ass correction for every high that we might be able to get, and that would especially include altcoins, right? As well as your stock stuff. So we got to keep our eye on the woolly booger over here, and make sure. And do you have bearish divergence? You really don't on the 4-hour. Divergence is okay. Nothing great, nothing spectacular, nothing saying she's going to blast up, but at least there's no major divergence forming over here, no major bearish divergence. All right, and then this is Bitcoin dominance also getting a pickup. And now, as we know with our cheat sheet over here, Bitcoin dominance goes up. It kind of has an effect on altcoins, so it can hamper them a little bit or just destroy them altogether when she goes up too much. So let's keep that in mind too. Meanwhile, stable coins, Tether dominance trying to break to the old downside. That's exactly what we want to see. We lose this line. That's people saying, man, I'm tired of holding a stable coin. I think I want to put it in something juicy like Shima Inu or Pepe or something crazy. And that's exactly what we do want over here. Let me come back over to the chat, talk to you guys. Let's start getting into these coins. About time after 9 minutes. Geo Gems, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That does help the channel. You would not believe. And the motivation behind it, that really does. Thank you, Geo Gems, for your support. Yes, sir. Haven says, hype, lit, Zcash, sweet, and dupe, and pump. Okay. I thought we were forming a sentence there, but I finally figured out we're talking about altcoins. There we go. Hype. Good one to look at. LIT, that one moves. Zcash. We found that harmonic on Zcash back when it was 200 and said, watch out for this one. She's got a plan. Those harmonic patterns, baby. And sweet. Oh, Jupiter and Pump. Do I have Pump? All right, we got a roster. Damien with his legends in the chat. Hope you all know that. Just hang on and listen to the Road Dog. Thank you so much, Damien. Thank you for the kind words. I'll drink to that because I'm thirsty. Little sips. Tastes so good. Tastes like Jolly Ranchers. So good. I can't stop. All right, so here we go. The only thing I'm nervous about is this crisscross of the 9 over the 21. That was the thing that was, in my opinion, keeping me from being all $48,000 bearish when everybody else was. The moving averages, all these little tools talk to us, and you just got to listen to them, right? And then put them together and put together what they're saying. But that was telling us that if we are going down, it's going to be a parachute to keep us from just dropping like a rock. And I think it helped us land nicely on that 618 and bounce from it. Right now but now it's officially crossed over, and ironically we're here at the 200 moving average. We need to hold that. We're still in a danger zone technically here on the weekly, but we're starting to see the daily and all those other guys starting to say, hey man, let's see if we can throw a little fuel on this fire and get this thing pumping to the upside. And here's the weekly. See, this is the weekly crossover again, which was not to be farted on, but we're farting on it right now. It's very shallow over here and a very light histogram candle. It's one of them that made us flip right the freak around, and that's exactly what we want. Meaning, maybe we're about to get a run. We bouncing off of a bottom, and this is a bottom, possibly the bottom. I have these little arguments. A lot of people still expecting that 786 to be touched, right? My argument is we're in a parabolic move. You go to that 786, you kind of messing with our parabola. We don't want to mess with the parabola. We want the parabola to hold right here. And this is the time. This is the time. I've been in Bitcoin and watching Bitcoin and crypto and trying to wrap my head around it since 2013, 2014. Back in the Bitcoin talk days and everything, right? And it is doing exactly what those OGs were saying that it was going to do. Exactly. We're getting the global adoption. It's finally here. And we're like, back here, in this bull run, it was a hope and a dream. It was like, well, one of these days, people will even talk about Bitcoin on the news, maybe. It'd make it on there once in a while, but it was usually with snide remarks and being talked down upon and everything. We got a little bit more in this cycle, right? And then Michael Saylor started buying, and that really helped this out. And Elon Musk, and then it started becoming a little bit more mainstream, right? It was altcoin season that made all the millionaires, and Bitcoin going to 20,000 from the lows of $200 to $300, $1,800 to 20,000. They got it put on everybody's market. Like, oh hell, maybe we ought to look at it. But then they kind of skid it off and said it's going back to zero. And this is when we're starting to get some of the people in the VC starting to take money out of Wall Street and put it over into crypto and say, hey man, I'm gonna do what these guys did back here. And then now we got treasury companies, we got global adoption. It's being talked about. All your major news places, your finance places, they mention Bitcoin. That's a thing now. It's a thing now. So from 886 retracements to 786 retracements with a nice cipher reversal pattern to where we are to 618. Gorgeous. And we need to keep this curve. We need to keep this curve. Hopefully the next one will be a 0.5 or a 382 is all we pull back, and then we go to Valhalla again as we just keep on going to $1 million, as they say. All right, altcoins over here. This is what's hot and what's not. Let's see what they're looking like over here. Oh, took you over crypto bubbles instead. I'll switch it up like that. On the daily, it's looking a lot better today than yesterday. It was mostly red. Not bad red, but they were very confused. And today there's some Horpium's almost said. We got some Horpium. This Morpho coin is doing really good. Almost too good. Q&T, remember that one? It's got the tokenomics, but gosh darn it. I don't think, what the hell is it ever going to do anything? Tau, you want to take a look at Tau. Don't want to pass up on Tau. We gave you the reasons last night. Avalanche, you don't want to pass up on Avalanche, I believe, either. 668. When it hits about $30 again, you'll probably think, I could have picked up some Avalanche over there. Took it a while to get to 30, but hey, that's a pretty good place to park some money. when she's around the $5 mark. I'm just saying. And DXE hitting our target areas over here, $33, $34, $35. Might even hit 36. We got some things going on. Chat, where you at, chat? Chat, where you at, chat? Just keeping up with you guys. Thank you for the classes. You're welcome. That was a beautiful history lesson. Oh, you guys are awesome, man. Well, let's start looking at some stuff. Let's take a look at hype. Am I missing anything on hype? Been trying to grow me a bag of hype, but it's harder to do now than it's $68 instead of the $30 in places where I should have. But I was trying to move some money over to get into it, but I was a little late on that. And I just didn't. That's how it happens. We're on the weekly right here. Let's take some of these numbers off so we can see. 86 and I'm really looking over here at this area. This is where the real numbers are. This is where the best that I can get them when I put a label on it. 86, 37 cents, and $90.36 are the two targets that I've got here. We be on the weekly RSI be extended over here. She's in the overbought area, trying to come down a little bit there. As we try to go up, that's going to create some bearish divergence there, meaning that these pivot points will probably have a reason to kick in for you. If we can get up there, we're losing trend line over here right now. What do we got? Okay, we got to take those wicks in consideration now. And now we're all right. We just fine, right? Let me take it to candle bodies over there. Make sure I touch those wicks. All right, she's starting to get some weakness in here, though. This is what this is. It's showing some weakness. And it almost looks like a triple top, and it still could be. But she might have one last little push up to try to take these guys out, is what we're hoping for. When you zoom out, what's going on here with the trend lines is that it is doing something parabolic. Look at that. So we would like to keep this yellow line, curvy line, and stay within it rather than break it and say, oh man, we lost the parabola. Because once you lose the parabola, it's pretty much over for a minute. You go through sometimes, and most of the time it's a slow burn down. And that's when people who are attached to it want to go, it's on a dip, I'm going to buy here, and waiting for it to go back up. But it doesn't. It just keeps slow burning down till it reaccumulates. After it goes to a little markdown, then reaccumulates, and then we can go back up again. But a lot of people, it's quick to buy in as soon as it dips a little bit, right? A lot of people buy in right here like, oh, it's $57, that's a great play. But then you might find it at 33, like, over the next few months again. I'm just showing some situations, right, that could happen, right? But right now it looks like we could be going up. How many stages we got? 1, 2, 3. We could get 4, 5. We could get quite a bit out of this little guy, actually. Let's do a little analysis over here. You got me a 382 Fibonacci retracement from that first one you came down, and that again gives us some higher targets for an AB equals CD, a 1-to-1 move. Let me get the right ones over here. So that opens the door for oh, I just messed that up. I just messed it up again. That opens the door for this $96 area right here. 96.91 cents is what I got over here, and 110 or 109, $110, 109.5. Let's split it. Let's split the middle. So we got an argument that we could, if we're going to parabolic our little happy asses up, that's exactly where we can go. And just as a little visualizer over here, we'll take a measure move from top to the bottom, because that's what this stuff is, people. That's what this stuff is. Boom. All right. And don't forget where we came from. your trend line also tops out right there. I'm forecasting, we're predicting the possibility that we get one right at close to $110 out of this damn hype thing. That's not quite a 2x from where we are now, but by golly, I will be happy. That's exactly where you need to take profits. About 109, 110 if we're getting up there. When we start getting over $100 out of hype, you know you made it. And that kind of concludes our channel idea that we find ourselves in. I want to tone this little guy down right there. So, however you want to follow it, roundy lines. I want to get rid of the yellow line. It's kind of pissing me off. I don't know why. So we got a trend line threatening to break down, and it could, and then those hopes and dreams are gone. At least happening as cool as they could happen right now. But I don't see that yet. And our indicators, well, your stochastics are all the way down here. I'm on the 12 hour. We look like on the daily. So you're still coming down on the daily. That's weird. And 12 hours already down. 12 hours, you see how they're down here? That's cocked and ready. It's locked and loaded, baby. Just a little bit down here, and then we start turning around, and then whoo! That's like letting go the drawstring on your bow. It's going to let it fly. That I try not to use that kind of language. But that's a good sign. That's cool. I bet. What does the 4 hour look like? Also on the 4 hour stochastics, that's this little ribbon over here on the market cipher indicator, starting to head up. Green dot on the 4 hour. She is ready to bounce off of the support. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Now the moving averages and the Ichimoku cloud are giving us some different arguments over here. They a little shaky, and we in the middle of that cloud. That's a little bit of a warning. But we got the trend lines. We got the under. I'm taking a long on you, baby. We're at 68. I need to buy some. I need to buy some HyperLiquid. I gotta that's been where Blowfin. I need to go get some on spot. There's a little bit. There's not much over here, but there's a little bit, right? Oh look, I can get a couple. I'm doing that one. I'm doing that one. I'm gonna go buy me a couple of these guys. Add to my stack over here. Scattered around many places. What were we hype? 68. I was hoping for 48, but I don't think I'm ever going to see 48 for a minute. And I was almost there, and then it just vanished. Hype. Let's go snag us some hype over here on this account. I'm going right in. She's ready. From what I can see, she's ready to do the thingy thing. What I'm telling myself anyway. How many hype can I get? I wish you would tell me that a little bit more clear. We got it right. All right. She went through what did I get? I didn't quite get 2. I would like to have at least 2. Server is currently overloaded with other requests. Now I got 2. All right, cool. Let's go back to the futures. All right, Bitcoin, you trying to roll over here? Wow, imagine that. I mean, were we just talking about that just earlier? How she underneath that trend line over there? Was it this one? Or was it something else? Yeah, we lost our main trend line. Oh, look, our flag to the upside, which broke to the upside. Yeah. And that's me not being too big on flag. Are you going to bounce off a hair? We're in the cloud. Looks like we're showing some red over here. I would say more than likely we're going to lose this and come down unless it pulls a miracle off of this 100. I'm not putting anything past it on the damn 1 minute right now. Sometimes I'll come over to the 10 seconds to see what you're saying. How you looking on the 10 second? You see the ribbon trying to flip over on the 10 second? The 100, those are good, but wait a minute, 200 has not crossed you yet. But everything else is crossed below the 200. So she's flirting with the idea of losing it. Let's see what happens. She's got an argument to lose it because we lost our trend line and did an over under. We made a higher high, we did, but that trend line is resistance, man. And now if we're going to lose what was resistance and hopefully support, that's what we're fighting with now. What's going to happen? Is it going to be support? You trying. Or is it going to turn into resistance? And this is going to be the make or break point right here to help us figure it out. She did give us a little room under that steep ass trend line that we had, that maybe another option is if we do find support, then we got a new area. But let's see what happens first. I got a big cloud threatening to swallow this hole over here. And all of our indicators are just piled up. Ooh, you came down a little bit. That might give you enough room to do something. Let's see. Watching Bitcoin. Sometimes they drop like a rock when they get up to these places. Sometimes it just takes freaking forever. Below the 9 moving average on the 6 minute. That's the first sign of trouble. We lost the 9. Everything ain't fine no more. That move is over. Or at least the move that we enjoyed with all those green candles going straight up. That is over. However, here on the 6 minute, stochastics are down. She might reset here and catch a little traction. Let's see. You're making me kind of interesting. Are you going to pull back Bitcoin? She had that nice big move. Let's look for the 0.5 Fibonacci, the 50 moving average, those little guys, and see what happens there. If we get some traction, maybe we can get a bounce as we come back and retest this area right over here. Maybe she goes a little deeper, but with a strong move, 0.5 is the first place that we want to look for support. If we get that support, we could be looking at 64.5 right here. So let's, oh, I got a color Koji. Let's see what happens with Bitcoin. And come over to the chat over here. Did I ever do analysis? Yeah, we did analysis on the height, right? Lab is bouncing. I know Lab has been a pain in my ass again. It took me on a wild ride last night. I came out okay. And then I just said, you know, I'm done with it. And then decided, you know what? I want to keep on going because you said that. And I thought, well, you wouldn't say that, Hype. So she got above $1. And that's good. Not Hype, but Lab. And we'll take a look at Lab too. Let's take a look at LIT. $2.48. Zoom out on this one. This one, I keep getting it confused with something else too. And we got a target at $3. 618 Fibonacci, easiest way to do it on the weekly. So, I mean, think about this for a minute. I know we see a lot of people, and even myself included, you see us a lot on the small time frames, the 1 minute even, 15 minutes, 6 minute. And you see that a lot. But you can make your plans on the weekly with this simple method and line up every place to take profit. And then you got a game plan, but you zoom out on the bigger time frames, top down analysis, weekly on down. If you're not doing that every day, then I mean that's part of what helps make all this stuff make sense. Is doing your top-down analysis, just walking down some of these time frames, using multiple time frames. And just giving more homage, giving more weight to everything that's on the bigger time frame. Can you come back and touch this one before you go off? 216, that would be cool. So $3. If we're lucky, we might get to come back to around 214, 216 and catch a little something there because we got a trend line, but she's trying to work it. LIT, I can't remember what the hell this was. It's not Litecoin, lighter. It's not a Cardano. I keep getting that mixed up with the Cardano thing. It's on Ethereum. It has got 1 billion tokens, so I like that. $620 market cap. That's pretty mid. It's got, I mean, it could get to, well, if it gets to $1 billion or $2 billion, that's your 2 to 4x right there. Lighter XYZ. It's a decentralized trading platform built for unmatched security and scale. Okay, the trading platforms are like hype then, are gaining traction. Trade with crypto with 0 fees. Really? Because I've been bitching about fees lately. A verifiable decentralized exchange built with the custom ZK infrastructure. You know, I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna start using some of these decentralized exchanges, and maybe feature them here on the show and use them. All right, I'm cool now. No, lock it in. Is this going to be our next hype or next hype thing? How many coins does HyperLiquid have anyway? Kind of curious about that while we're over here in CoinGecko. It's got roughly around the same, about 1 billion total supply. And you're at $68, and your market cap is 15 billion. Oh my gosh! Well, I don't know that Light would ever get to 15 billion, but if it did, and he bought at $2, like the people bought Hype at $2. Hell, shoot, I got another one to put on my list now. Light. I know what I need to do. All right, I need to go buy some so I have something to look at. So are you coming back to 216? She's at... Are you trying to go now? You're still doing your curve. You're aren't you?
Crypto's my map, guiding to the end. Oh, girl, let's move slow, read the rise and fall.
All right, this is breaking down with trend lines.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We bend and break like the market's view. I'm in love with the shape of
still got her angle.
Rising high where the patterns flow. Come on now, follow my
I'm going to go pick up some of this because if I don't see it regularly, I will not. I will forget about it. But if I see that I have some on my spot account, then I'll like, oh hell, well, maybe I'll add to this one. Near LIT. Let's go get some of that. Let me grab about 25 bucks of it anyway. So we're right here at resistance, and it's a little rough depending on how you look at it. I mean, the steepest angle we're breaking out of. The other angles are giving us some rejection up ahead, and looks like she's about ready to do it. And we saw that we had our angle. Looks good right there, right? Oh man, I am that dude that draws this. I used to hate on that person back in that first trading group I was in. I'd see somebody have the same thing, and I'm like, that doesn't tell me anything. Back then, I just wanted to know, where do I get in? Tell me where. All right, we got to go get some of this. We got $25 to put in this. How many can we? What can we get? All right, $38 worth. I'll take that. You're trying to hopefully break out anyway. Go do you. Was it $3? Is that our target? Got a lot of our $3 target. Do I want to take profit there or wait for 75? Oh man. All right. So LIT looks kind of cool. Should look good. $3 and more if we're looking for higher highs, baby. That's going to get fun. That's going to get fun. I'm just going to go for this 538 guy right there. That would be cool. So $3, we should probably come back and be able to buy it a little bit cheaper after that with the pullback. And that way, then all these indicators can kind of cool off and reset and whatnot. But are you already, what are you doing right here? Are you ready to go back up? Hope so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was LIT Lighter. Let's take a look at Zcash. Zcash, how about MEXC over here? Zcash had the Harmonic, and the one was saying, "Man, don't fade Zcash. She's trying to do something." And I'm like, no, nobody loves Zcash. $300. It sucks. This already went up to 2,000, and it came back down. It sucks. And then we're back up. People didn't like it when $700 Zcash went to, you know, it started coming down to back to $200 again. They liking it now. Still expensive AF right now. Let's see, we don't need you anymore. Take you off. So trend line wise, oh, there we go. Trend line wise, we got breakout retest. Taking from those wicks all the way down to over here. Yep, Zcash, you trying to roll on a 200 moving average on the 8 hours? Go to the 4 hour and see what it looks like. Golden cross above the 50 over here, looking good. Actually, kind of like the 8 hour chart better. A little bit easier to read without the noise. So next levels, we're looking at 696, about 750. Mostly I'm looking for 880 and almost $1,000. Our next go, we took out the C, so that one's going to be a target to 42, about 560. But this A point, we haven't got up there yet. We got to get back up to there and take that little guy out. That's the 759 target right there. Zcash looking good, and she's getting ready. Look like she's getting ready to try to do something over here. As crazy as that seems. Let's go to the bigger time frame second. What are you looking like? Are you still got some room to go, or are you about topped out? She's getting a little tired, and she is at resistance over here. What was that? 382. And shoot, let's just pull our fibs. What is going on over here? From this one to that. This is the main ones I'm kind of concerned with. And then I think those are from low to high. Is that what it is? 382. But that was that's obsolete. All right, we got to update our ideas over here, and you came all the way back down there, right? Swing high to this swing low. Now we get our resistance targets right now. Been a minute. All right, so some resistance at 522 right there, and then 596. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. And our other guys, before I moved it and screwed it up over here. Yeah, they're coming in right around those areas too. Okay. Color code it so I can know what I'm talking about when we come back and look at it. I think I just erased that whole thing. Oh no, there you are. All right, so 522, 596, those are the resistance areas I'm looking for. I'll be waiting on these guys right here. Well, let's go, baby. Let's book it up. Do what you can do when you can do it. So it is getting tired, and we may bump our head here and have to kind of go sideways a little bit. It might make some kind of, looks like it might make some kind of bottoming pattern on this area, I guess, of support over here. It looks like it might be shaping up to get, can I draw, please? We might come back down, and we're doing depending on how you look at it, if you're looking for inverted head and shoulders or ascending triangle, they can both be the same thing. We might be doing a little something like that, especially with this 200 moving average kind of trending down, the 50 trending down here. So it may not be like ready to shoot to the moon with everything else. If you're thinking Zcash is going to shoot to the moon, it may kind of hang around here a minute before it starts going up to those higher areas. So just indicator a little bit oversold, a little bit extended at the moment. This got room. It's got some hope. Just probably won't be the fastest mover. Take a look at SWE. Had to pick up some more SWE today too on the spot. It's at 72 cents. I got 71 something, so I feel like I gained half a penny already. What chart is this? How old is this one? Coinbase? This was an old one. From back in the old day. Let's go to the weekly. This is why I like SWE. Because I'm thinking, well, she can go back up to this mid area over here, $3 to $4. And is that 68, 72 cents right now? Well, that's kind of a no-brainer. We got some resistance. We're below our main trend line area. That was a nice little retest of that too. So it'll have trouble getting over 150 for a minute, but doesn't mean it ain't going to try. Beautiful Fibonacci area right there to bounce off of. Trend line wise, we've got this little guy. Whether you want to look at it as a channel, which I probably do, and this channel is squeezing down to a wedgie shape. On the Fibonacci, sounds like we can go, sounds like something needs to happen over here. Take a look at our indicators. Rounding out over here, stochastics just paused before they hit the floor. Our MACD decided to paint a dark green, a dark blue bar there, and these guys, instead of crossing over, decided to go north. It kind of sounds like on the weekly we might be headed up a little bit. Let's come down to the 4 hour, where we look for the ribbon flips on these moving averages. And she's trying. Hasn't got above the 4 hour 200 just yet. That will be at 73 cents. And I kind of like it. There is some resistance ahead. It may be a little turbulent over here and hard for her to do this for a minute, but that means accumulation, baby. Accumulation. Fibonacci, we got rejected a little over the 618 there. We got little trend line ideas right here. Let me play around with this just a minute, see if I can get some better info from the bodies. I like the bodies myself. Another area to watch for the old breakout. I'm going to go from bodies to bodies over here too. And I believe we're just still in a really good place to accumulate this before it starts getting back up to those numbers that we're going to look back and say, oh, I wish I would have bought something there when it was all so cheap. How do you know? How do you know when to buy it when it's on the cheap? How do you figure it out? And I'm like, well, you go from swing high to swing low, and you draw a little line here, that 236 Fibonacci, that little red line right there. And it's telling us anywhere under 82 cents is the sweet spot to get in on this thing, especially if we get like up to like $1.60. You're like, oh damn, I missed it. The sweetest spot to get in was at under 68, 69 cent area right there. Oh man, very few people did that. But if you're pulling your fibs over here, it would have told you the same damn thing. Hey man, one of these days, you're going to look back. If we got our bottom in, if that's our bottom, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, man, I missed my opportunity to get me some of that stuff there real cheap. That could have been life-changing and I missed it. But that's how it goes. 50 crossing the 200 moving average. There's a golden cross here on the 4 hour. Let's go, sweet. Gosh darn it, you made me want to go buy some sweet. Have I got any money over here? How about over here? We got anything over here? I don't know if I got anything free over here or not.
My joy, my pain.
Oh, maybe a little bit. Do I have sweet over here? I don't have sweet over here. I think I was saving you for Rise though. Oh my gosh. Who's going to win it? Well, I'm trying to build a damn sweet bag, baby. I'm going to go buy me some sweet right now on spot. As soon as I can find it. You have spot, right? We got picked up some Casper. I need to put some more money over here, I guess. I'm trying to figure out some of these I'm trading and some of them I'm trying to figure out which ones am I going to hold. Tau is definitely one I'm going to hold. Casper's one I'm going to hold. The others are more tradable. Oh, look, I got some lab on spot in case we go to the moon. That was DJ. Here we go. Are we in spot now? Okay, I'm looking for. So we. Do a limit order. Boom. Did I get you? Yeah, I got. Okay, so I picked up 90 sweet over here. That's cool for me right now. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Little at a time with these little accounts here. Let's get back to trading view. That was the 4 hour, in my personal opinion. I mean, I think it'll take a little while before we start seeing sweet take off, but then when it goes, you're going to look back at these days and say, damn, should have had some. I mean, right now, from this swing high, is 78 cents down to here. We just now left the sweet ass place to buy it under 71 cents. I'm sorry, that is no longer available at this point in time. Take a look at Jupiter. Jupiter. How about on Binance? Zoom out to the daily. 20 people hanging out with the turkey. Thank you so much for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, it's commercial time.
Sir, you're only allowed one personal item. That giant emotional support bag full of 2021 bags doesn't count. Next time, just put it all in your heart, where the IRS can't find it.
Crypto Cowboys, Moon or Alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dogg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dogg.
Oh, and we're back. How we doing, chat? Good to see you over here. Okay, we just now went to Jupiter. I'm trying to keep on track here. Dave P's in the house. How you doing, Dave P? It's Thursday. Dave P's been a member for 18 months. Thank you, Dave, for being a member of the channel and everything. I appreciate you. Let me go back and catch up on the chat over here. Francisco Santos says, this is about 15 minutes ago, BitUnit's got some zero trades. Got zero trades. What do you mean by zero trades? These are what you can trade. Oh, zero fees. Okay, I thought I saw something about. That's good to know because they need it. Velvet, XLM, Silver, Near, Beat, Doge, Solana, XRP, Cardano, SWI, and Oil. These are what you can trade with zero fees. I thought I saw something on my app when I was over there too. I've got like 3 or 4 or 5 different little exchange accounts that I play with. Cool. Well, we like no fees. That's always good. There's Anita. Can we look at ladies? We'll take a look at ladies. It is on the list. It's having a good day today. It broke out. I put it in the Telegram group, Anita. I put it over here in the Telegram group. I put, look, ladies USD. She's breaking out. She's trying to do something. I thought, yay! Oh crap! I got lost. I was in chat. We'll find ourselves way around here somewhere. OG, how's it going? Good to see you, OG. How are you doing today? Diaz says he made it. Good to see you, Diaz. Tony Gold says, pass it. That's what I'm saying. Pass, pass, puff, puff, give. And talk to your dog. Oh, man. Sometimes that dog whistle gets stuck up. Do you hear it? I didn't hear it either. It doesn't do anything. Dave P sent high five for 100 joules. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate you, my man. I wish that would show up on our little thing over here. 21 people hanging out with the turkey. We're taking a look at Jupiter right now on, where's this, Binance? Zooming out. We have to zoom way out. This is it on the O Weekly. I think this is one I posted over in the Telegram group too. It's at 21 cents, people. We know this thing can get around $1, a little over $1. Hell, it's got more than $1. I've only got back to 2024. I guess that's actually, I think that's when it started and everything. Went up to 170. Let's take a look at the tokenomics for it real quick. Or just the token, yeah. You got the maximum supply is 10 billion. I didn't know that. That sucks. I know you had that many. Circulating supply is 3 billion, $710 million market cap. We got some chances. All right. Now this will be a law of diminishing returns, so its overall chart will probably also look like this. But we should be able to see at least come back closer to our all-time high that we had before, in my personal opinion. We're at 21, and this is what I did last cycle. I hope this cycle will be better for altcoins, since we kind of got skipped at what it feels like last cycle. But I would hope that we get back to 117 or 146 on the norm, you know, and as we're starting to get back up there over this next year and a half, remember, there's still 7 billion tokens slowly working their way out to help us not get there as easy. So let's keep that in mind on some of these things with the bigger token spreads. But I did pick up some of this because, well, I want number to go up too. It will just make it harder to go up when they start unlocking tokens and whatever else that they're doing. Let's do it. And let's take a look at Pump.FUN. Oh, wait a minute. Did we get a target for Jupiter? We should probably mention that. 31 cents is the area I'm looking for us to come up. This is our accumulation zone, our sweet accumulation zone. And then the main target to start taking profit, I've got about 57, 60 cents all through this little zone over here. Mostly that 382. And there are a couple of targets in between there. You can go with 42 and 49. We'll probably get a little bit of a hiccup for pivot points. Wait a minute, you were our bigger. Let's make sure that is correct. Oh no, you're not it. It's up here. Yeah, these are our main targets right here. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Oh, you were something else then. You were. All right, 74. Yeah, 74 cents and 47. Okay, well that ties in with the other one. We're good. All right, Jupiter. Now let's go to Pump. Pump.FUN. Is this you on the? Wow. You didn't do that. Trend line. We got us a hockey stick falling wedgie. You know, Thomas Bukowski says that these big elongated falling wedgies like this give you superior results, better results than when it's like really steep. Like a diamond board, and you get more bounce for your buck. This one is a great falling wedge. We're about 75% of the way to the apex, and that is where you want to look for a breakout, according to Thomas Bukowski. 75% of the way in. Most of the time, they're starting to break out by then. All right, so we got that. We got our fibs, right? I think we do. Let's double check. Always good to go back and double check your work. Swing high. We gotta go down to this wick over here, carry it over, because that's what we're working with. All right. So under 0.0023 is the sweet spot to accumulate, which is where it's been for all part of the year. One of the first target areas will be 0.0036. One of the better target areas, actually, all these fibs make great ones, especially on this one. Looking to the left, you can see the reaction. I normally don't put the 0.5 in, but we will this time. But the two main targets would be your 382, which is an early take profit target, and then, you know, a little meatier take profit target. And let the rest ride till we can get up here to the upper areas if we're going to get it, right? All right, so let's imagine this. This is the weekly time frame. What would this look like if we put, oh, I don't know, Pump.FUN. Let's put, let's throw $100 in and see what that looks like as we get up to our little accumulation zone over here. Extremity, 0.0024. That'd be 57% gain, so our $100 turn into about 150, 160. Get up to our 382, our $100 turns into about $240. Okay. Get up here to 0.0046 at our 0.5 Fibonacci, and it may take it a minute because we haven't been up there since last year in 2025. 207%, meaning your $100 turns into $300. 1 for 3, not bad. Not bad. A 3xer. And then, what if we get up to the real juicy spot? Well, your $100 of fun in this could be worth. Do the math inside your head, Helen. Closer to $400 right there. So I like it. Just come down the 4 hour and check her out and see what she's looking like. A little shaky on the 04 hour. It's in some things. Oh, there's a breakout and retest right there. A lot of other people are trying to be looking for a complex head and shoulder ride. Yeah, I guess so. But trend line just says, hey, we broke out and we retested it. Not just once, but twice, 3 times. Hopefully this one will hold. Let's go, baby. And then our fibs are saying, you gave me a nice little 382 Fibonacci. I'm going to send you to the moon. Right over here and right over here. All right. That still would not give us a higher high just yet. But that would give us a breakout of this little, is that a trend line there? Oh yeah, the wedgie kind of idea thingy. Looks a lot crappier here on these smaller time frames. That would be nice. Can we get over to 0.001898? Let's just say 0.0019. Or 0.0020. We're at 0.0015 right now. That could mean 23 to 30% gains on just spot a lot. Anything that we need to be concerned about over here? Well, yes, we did lose a trend line. We're catching this one. That's good, but that one means it's going to be a little shaky. It's not, probably won't just take off and blast to the moon. It's got some stuff to go through because of all this. But it's a good entry place over here. Have to be patient on this one. But it's in a good, oh, what do you look like on the 15? Are you ready to go with me now? So I can see it getting 15 to 16 to say it's going to be a little janky through here. It's going to have to fight through here. It's on the wrong side of the trend lines right now. They just barely, so it may not be quite ready for you, but it is respecting the trend line. If you get in, it'll probably stay here for, you know, in this little range for a while. But then we can get up there to those bigger areas. Not a place to pick it up on spot. Probably not the greatest play on futures right now, but for spot, it would be a good play. Let's take a look at grass. I need some grass in my life. There's another coin called Hash, and I don't know what it is, but zoom out again to the daily. Oh, tell me again why we like you. It's got a harmonic pattern right there. It says you're going to go to the upside, and you'd already did it. It did it. All right, let's come down and appreciate the little harmonical. Here was our harmonic we found over here. And that was what was that? A bat pattern? Bat reversal bat pattern, bullish bat pattern. And we didn't come and take out the A, unfortunate, but we came back for our, I guess, are you our type 2 return? This could qualify for a type 2 return for this one. Sounds crazy, but it technically could. I mean, the fun just starts all over again. Grass, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? We're back against the trend line, the bearish channel. 200 moving average though, trying to do a ribbon flip on the daily. On the daily for real. Complex info did head and whatever. Well, let's zoom out a little bit. I think we've already fibbed her out. Oh my gosh, I got too many lines up there. All right, we got you. Let me just. Oh, because we did them all. That's what it is. Every fib. Leave no fib behind. Look at the rainbow. Grass. Yeah. Right now. Wow. Come down to 15-minute time frame over here. 37-cent grass. We're back down here again. But that's a bear flag to the downside. That's a bear flag to the downside, Road Dog. Don't you know anything? Bear flag to the downside. We should be going to 16 cents tomorrow. Look at that shoulder head and fat shoulder right here to the downside. All right. Well, that doesn't make the greatest example of even that. So is it a bear pennant ready to drop us on her ass? I'll tell you tomorrow, because what is it, 35 cents, 37? Because I'm getting in. Grass. Shoot, I should probably get some spot. We got you over here, right? Grass. Stochastics are down too. About to get the flip. Trying to get the old flip. There's a trade idea. If we bear flag it, then, well, I'm screwed, I guess. You sucker, old dog. You. Oh wow, we can 35.89. I think I can go more than 3x on you. I think I can crank that little bitch up. All right. I don't know if I want to use that much. Let's crank her up a little bit. Well, let's put her pedal to the metal. Really? I'm on the 15-minute, and you're saying, oh, I don't have the. That's why it looked so good. My trigger price was not the right price. 35.89. That's why it's looking so juicy over here. All right, yeah, okay. I got a little excited there. Let's crank her down a little bit. Let me see what you do. 10x. So I'm trying to figure out how big of a position I can get with my stop loss being where it is and still respect my rules for this account. Is that going to give me enough with this? So it limit. That's right at my liquidation price. Is it? But that would be, wow, that's weird. Oh, because I maxed out the leverage that I could get. I went 15x on it. My liquidation is at my stop loss. But okay, that works for the account. I'm still at 1%. 1% is what I'm risking on this trade. And liquidation is right under. So almost my liquidation is almost my stop loss. But it didn't give me a very big dollar amount for margin when I'm using, but I did get 51 grass out of it. All right, well, whatever. Let's see how that works. Anything else that's working out over here? In an AAVE long right now, because I like AAVE. I'm in a Tau long. And what else is over here? XLM long. And the Bitcoin long is still there. Hell, I keep having to add to you, man. Because I'm... Oh, wait a minute. You haven't tripped me out yet. You still doing this thing. Well, I expect you to come down by now, Bitcoin. You're still there? Wow. Let's put some more trailing stops in over here. Where we at? 0.5. We need some smaller ones. Alright. Oh, I'm on the 15-minute. Alright, if she comes down, it will be traveling through my stops, and then we'll just have to find a new Bitcoin trade or whatever. This is not one to ride to Valhalla, it's just one to try to help this little account grow up some a little bit. And then we get to say XLM. I'm in one of them. I'm in several trades over here. But I do have them structured right. I did structure them right. I did Arkham over here. Arkham Intelligence. I got my stop loss down here. And the reason... Oh, Arkham Intelligence. I think we talked about this last night, didn't we? I see it in a... Zoom out. It's 11 cents, and it can get to dollars. And I see a possibility of it coming over here. That's where I got my take profit at 13 cents. So if everything goes well, if we can get our little happy asses up to 13 cents, I'm risking 43 cents on this small account. It's a sub $100 account, thanks to my degen trading with what's that coin? The Lab. So I'm risking 43 cents on the small account, less than 1% on it, and hopefully make $16. Hell to the yeah. You just gotta be patient. But the possible harmonic is there, and then of course it should get rejected over there in those areas. All right, how do you get out of this, Sean? There we go. All right, let's come back to the chat and see what we're chatting about over here. Love this song. What the F? That was 5 minutes ago. I forgot which one it was. Haven says, thank you for checking every one of my requests, like your crypto family to me. Oh, you're part of it. We're all one big happy family here. That's how I think of it. Dave says, squirrel. It's Purse Day. East West 312 Pack 8 HFT. Let's write that one down. I'm not sure what that one is. Let's see, what else have we? Oh, I got to still go over lab. Went over grass. Went over height. Went over lit. Zcash, Swede, Jupiter. Went over grass. Went over Pump.FUN. And this is grass right now, and I just like entered some, and I want to buy some. Am I still spot over here? Is this spot or futures? Wouldn't mind. Give me a little grass over here. I don't want about that much grass. Almost that much, but I don't want to save a little for something. Snagged a little grass. Why, she's on the cheap. And that possible bear flag going to the downside, taking it to 0. I'm saying, no, I want her to go back up. I'll talk nice to it. Anita Cho says, it's okay, I will follow the plan. Touching grass tomorrow, says AAVE. My bonus play, because I like you guys, is Corgi AI. Oh, man, I haven't looked at that one in a minute. Let me see if I can. Or Corgi AI, right? Corgi AI. Hey, man, thank you for sending the membership. And shout out to David Putra, which received that membership. Gives you access to the emojis and other stuff, and the videos and the courses. I got a video workshop or whatever I've got over into the YouTube membership area too. All right, let's take a look at somebody asked me to take a look at lab. Let's take a look at lab. It was up. Oh god, that was just, it did like River and all the other Binance things, Ichimoku, whatever, whoever their market maker stuff is. This is labs, and it's been tedious. Oh, now we're down to 115. It can't break out of this area. It's pretty much looks dead, but we looked at it's actually got a website and use case. I just think they ruined it. So if you did have a project, it's a legitimate project, which, you know, it does look like they do have. Lab is a legitimate project. And then you got an exchange that takes your coin all to hell. I mean, I guess, I don't know. How would you feel? Like, you'd be making money too, because you would have the coin, I guess. But it's kind of like it would do damage to your reputation, I would think, right? But this was it. $18, $20, $18, $20, and barely holding $1 now. No, that wasn't manipulation. It just finally found its floor price. And so now you got people thinking, well, we should get in now before it goes back to $20. And I think that they'll move on to another new coin. They've ran this one through the ground. We're not very much insane. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't think that we will see those big numbers out of this one again. I think we'll be lucky to see up to the $3 to $6 area before people would figure out, oh, there's nobody pumping it now. What? Oh, the use case can't hold it like that? But maybe I'm wrong. But here we are. So if you're going to try it, it's at a place to try. I've got some on spot. I mean, hell, $80, 80 cents to $1. Why could it hurt? But geez. So I do think we'll get some traction out of it. But I don't think it's. I think those wild days are over. Just like, hey, remember this one? This one did the same thing. COAI. Remember that one? Man, that was awesome. It's wow. Look, it's 31. Oh man, it's tearing it up right now. This is what it used to look like. Oh, it was the shizzle back here. It went up $17, $20, and now it's. Well, you've been down here for a minute, ain't you? I mean, you did hang out at 50 cents, and then 40, and then 30, and then it's just a slow dive. Oh, but not this. Wait a minute. You remember Rave though? Rave. Maybe that was different, right? No, that was also one that. But everybody said it was the thing. Yeah, that's what they say when they want you to sell it to you for $25. And then, oh wow, I'm gonna buy some here. It's $1. It's really cheap. I'm gonna get it when it goes back up. And then 70 cents, and then 50 cents. And it's just a slow burn, slow train. Oh, we got a hump. Oh, let's get people excited again. That didn't help. And Rave's here at 28 cents. Kind of like River. River's done better though, but not much better. Yeah, it was the Shizizo when we got Rave. Oh my God, River, $86. Oh my gosh, I forgot that. Crazy, $86 out of River, and we're sitting down here. Well, we can do it again though, right? Probably not. Probably not. I'm just saying. Probably not. So these are the charts that, if we come across them and see them like this, like if they couldn't get, I mean, it couldn't get past its 382 fib there. It couldn't get to its 382 fib. It just stayed in this little accumulation zone, inverted head and shoulders to the upside, and then that was it. That was after that. That was the hope, and gone. And see what all these coins have in common, and who had their fingers in all these coins, and stay away from anybody like coins that they sponsor again, right? Or you play them for what they're worth while they're playing, but know what you're getting into. Anytime this one's going to go back to almost zero. All right, so we looked at Lab, trying to do something, but not worth talking about. HFT, let's see what this is. This is HFT. Huffed. HashFlow. I found something. Let's see. Let's get you a spot price. That is under a penny. You can get a lot of these for $1 right now. You can get over 100 for $1. About 112 for $1. And wow, where did you come from? Oh wow, we spiked up to $2, and now we can get 100 of you for $1. Or we're doing this backwards. Well, I would like to. I would like to say something good about it. It just doesn't look like it's going to. It looks like it's diminishing returns. I mean, we can look for a roundy bottom. Here's the problem with that. All this time that you spent in these 2 years, well, if it takes you 2 years just to get back up to 25 cents, just to get back up to this level, because that could happen if you put the time element over here. So I don't know what HFT is or what happened to it. Let's go find it out. HashFlow. Anybody want to bet it's got a Binance sticker on it? Oh. No, it's on Binance too. Were you a Binance token? Oh, are you on BNB chain? Are you for real? It's got a $7 million market cap. There's 1 billion of the coins. That seems to be kind of common with some of these Binance plays too. It's a multi-chain decentralized exchange DEX that enables users to trade digital assets. Okay, it sounds cool. It just ain't performing like some of the other ones. Gotta be a reason for that. Let's see who your backers are. Battle tested. White stamp. Okay. WinterMute, Dragonfly, Electrical Capital, Coinbase. WinterMute. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you.
Straight on, baby.
Hey, let's. What is the reputation? Affiliated with these companies or organizations. We got Dragonfly. We got Electric Capital, which I'm not familiar with. And let's go with WinterMute. Let's see what kind of response we get over here. I just want to see if there's like any other things that they're associated with that kind of have a similar. No credible evidence that HashFlow, Dragonfly Capital, Electric Capital, or WinterMute are affiliated with pumping up projects as a business model. However, specific controversies and allegations exist regarding WinterMute and Dragonfly Capital, while Electric Capital has faced no accusations. Okay, well, these haven't. Well, I haven't heard anything bad about them, but WinterMute and these guys have gotten something. WinterMute, a major crypto market maker, has faced allegations of engaging in pump and dump like strategies. Oh no, say it's not true. Though these are often framed as profit-seeking behaviors in volatile markets rather than malicious manipulations. In April 2025, WinterMute was accused of buying $75 million worth of FDUSD, a stablecoin, at a discount during a temporary depegging event and redeeming at face value, netting $3 million profit. Well, that sounds like being smart. Critics argue that such actions exploit market instability, but WinterMute has not been formally charged with pumping up schemes. Dragonfly Capital, a prominent venture capital firm, has not been accused of pumping up activities. However, it faced regulatory scrutiny due to early investments in Tornado Cash. Oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Electric Capital, they haven't got anything. WinterMute, that's the big one that caught my eye anyway, but I don't know. You don't want to see too much of this stuff. All right, well, look at it on the smaller time frames and see if it's trying to do anything on the smaller time frames for HFT. And I got nothing. I got nothing. That flipped a ribbon. Not above a 9 moving average. Are you? Are you above the 9? I don't even think you're above the 9. So yeah, I got nothing other than you're hoping for it to bottom, and maybe this was the bottom, or maybe it just keeps on going lower. All right, let's take a look back at the chart or the chat. I'm trying to grow my AKT with only DeFi. It's brutal. It is. I like AKT. I've got some staking and everything like that. I've got a whole separate wallet of Cosmos ecosystem stuff on Kepler, and it's its own little world, and I don't even consider it part of my normal crypto thing. I just play with it and see if I can make that stuff grow and whatever happens. But I also got my Kronos over there too. I've got a whole nother ball game going on the Cosmos ecosystem over there. This is a cash. Oh my gosh, you'd say it looks similar to the other one, right? Coming down. Or the way it's formulated. I forgot why I liked them. I forgot what the thing was that made me want to stay in with them. But there was something. It's got $388 million maximum supply now. Not 10 billion, not 20 billion, not 40 billion. That can make number go up. It's at 60 cents right now. $179 million market cap. This is a better chart. This is why I liked it. Okay, we're just looking at the wrong chart. Oh, I'm looking against the Korean something. AKT. Nope. That's not the chart I'm looking for either. I want this chart. This one. This is why I like it. Because that's not the that's a good chart. Now we got all the history. It was not a hockey stick that started and came all down. That's all we were seeing, right? Like it was only this. And that looks bad. But we got the other half of the story over here, and that makes it more juicy to me. 786, and we come up with the squared 0. Yep. We got our 1382 down there. This is the magical one. Let's get a little confluence over here. Right in that same area, just a smidgen below it. That gives me, and we got a nice little bottom pattern going on over here. A little Humpty Dumpty, little inverted head and shoulder slanted action if you're looking at it that way, although it's also this channel, which is technically kind of bearish. I'm just saying. We might come in double bottom back down here at 29 cents. Probably not what anybody want to hear right now since it's at 60 cents. All right, the sweet spot is under $1.63. She got some more targets to go with over here. You got some other sweet spots over there too. But we take it from here, this lowest one. All right, and then our 382 comes right over here to that little wick support resistance flip area right here. That's at $2.04. So $2 is a really good target. 315. Oh man, back in the day when you were 315 and now you're only 60 cents and you were 20. What? You were 20 something, 27 cents, man. It's in the coulda, woulda, shoulda bought some more here. So, see if we can dial that in here on the low lows. Yeah, we're right now in that coulda, woulda, shoulda bought some for the real degen bottom feeder buyers right here. Same thing applies. 382 or 618 are already taken care of with our 236 fib. That's how this stuff overlaps. We get the confluence and know that it's good and juicy. All right, so if you do come down, I hope you don't, but you could break the trend line and come falling down. I hope not. Rejected at the 50 could be happening right there. This is on the weekly, by the way, so we need to come down a little bit. Let's come down to the daily, check you out. Now we're starting to see your little double ass top showing out over here. What are you doing over here, man? You went to your 382, got rejected. That's normal. That's normal behavior. You gave us a 0.5. So, yeah, chances are we're probably coming back to 32 cents over the next few weeks. I mean, other things can happen, but we lost that trend line, so the uppiness has kind of put a damper on it. The moving averages look good. They're trying to flip over. I'm just looking at what I'm doing. I'm looking at the harmonic, which would be this idea. And if it does, then that makes we're going for a double bottom here, and this is the juicy ass place to just stock the hell up on it. We can get back down to 32, 33 cents there. Yeah. And then we can reverse and go to Bahama. Actually, that's what I would like to see. So we're getting rejected off the 360 moving average on the daily. It's trying to put up a fight though. Let's see which wins out. Let's see which one wins out. There's this one other idea. No, you lost that one too. All right, yeah, I'm still leaning with about 32 cents. It doesn't look like it wants to do it right now at all, right? All right, let's come back in 2 weeks and see if we're any closer to this idea. And then, ooh, I'd like to. Now that I know that, I want to make sure I can get some there. Because coming back down here, it means that we gotta come back and take care of this butt crack guy. This is our harmonic butt crack. And if you go from 30 to that's a 3x. Or yeah, I think it's almost 200%. That's a 3x right there. Your $100 can turn into $300 worth. Your $100 bag would be valued at $300 if we get up to that dollar region right there. So we lock it. That's cool. Gonna put that in the back of my buy. I feel like I need some good ass coffee, or maybe some milky cereal.
She a MILF, part of a well-balanced diet. Every morning, yeah, you know I gotta try it. Pour it up, milky cereal in my bowl. My bowl. Mom's in life forever, that's good for my soul.
Anita says, I am wondering if I should wait for the marker to dump and buy more, or buy my new phone. Ooh, I don't know. What are all the proof of works? What are all the proof of works? Oh, wait a minute. What are all the proof of works? Shouldn't we watch those? I like the proof of works. The proof of works are good. It takes a little bit more to get those going on. I do like those. I can't answer that off the top of my head though. I've still got ladies on my mind, knowing I gotta go check out ladies chart. Jake Lafton, how you doing? Man, time difference in trading all days. I end up sleeping through streams. Slept through 5 hours before yours. My sleep schedule is all messed up. It has been for a while. I swear I used to know him, but I used to also know the name of every outfielder on every team. There's not very many proof of works anymore. Casper is definitely one of them that's going to be an up and comer, I think. That's probably the fastest proof of work one out there. And they got some things building, and some ideas planned for 2027 that, yeah, and they're actually doing it. So I wouldn't, and it's 3 cents right now. Billions of coins they can eventually have, but Casper's one I would still recommend. Hey, Raw Dog, I saw Crypto Bitcoin Chris in Dream after yesterday's stream. Said Bitcoin 73,000 and I should short at 73. You had a dream about Bitcoin Chris? Oh, wow. Were you in the group, Jacob Clapton? You were in the Crypto Revolution group? Even picked his white web page warning. Oh, no. You used to know Trip used to tell me my strategy doesn't work and eventually even block me towards the end in the group. But after years of retesting is only guaranteed strategy and trading. Oh, you were in the group then. Trip was there. I didn't know Trip very well. I didn't. When I was in the group, I was there just soaking up whatever information. I didn't really participate and talk. There wasn't a way to talk. They didn't have a chat. He took the chat out so people couldn't talk. So DM on your own dime. So there was no familiarity like we'd have in my Telegram group. I got it where you can chat. But yeah, I remember Trip. I remember thinking, man, Trip knows a lot of stuff. He's amazing, and he did. And it was one of my goals to get to a level kind of similar to where Trip was. I hope I've gotten there. And I remember Trip doing the harmonics and all this stuff, and I was like, he knows some stuff, and he's a very knowledgeable dude. But I can't remember much about his strategies or anything like that. But for him blocking, I don't understand all this blocking and trying to tell people what you're doing is just not. I mean, unless there's something, if I see something somebody's doing that doesn't line up with traditional technical analysis, I let them know, hey, okay, that's interesting, but that's the legends did it this way, and this is what they said, and I'm just kind of look at that. such as maybe forcing patterns and using patterns willy-nilly, is one of the biggest things that I call out. You know, like, it looks like a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and it's this and that. And see, I told you, that's what it was. And like, things are very subjective and change. Like, that's the things that get to me. Like, look at this shoulder, head and shoulder. I'm like, well, really? I'm like, okay. Well, look at this expanding broadening pattern. Bearish megaphone. Look at that one. Why don't we go with that? Or look at this. Look at this flag to the upside. That's a flag to the, with a measured move that will take us all the way over here. Those kind of things. Those can be strategies too, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know the context of what you're mentioning with Trip, but I didn't really know him, but I did see him on some things and thought he's very knowledgeable. Glitch in the system has always worked. Trip refused to accept it. So I'm looking for Trip to show me how wrong he was. So you got a grudge. No thanks for not giving me hate. What strategy are you talking about? Maybe you can share it either in the chat, or if it's too much, you can in the Telegram group, you can, like in the lounge or something, just kind of fill us in or something. Tony Gold, phone got what? God damn. Yeah, I was in a group and followed CBS before he knew how to trade in 2017. That was shot because when I first saw him, he already, you know, had a lot of stuff kind of figured out and everything, right? And I thought he was the GOAT. Well, he was good, but he didn't make his millions trading. Can we all agree on that? He didn't make his millions trading. He made his millions from the group, and there's a lot of millions to be made if you have a paid group. I'm just saying. All you need is a few thousand people to give you $100 a month, and you're pretty much a rich mother trucker, all right? But then I started noticing, like, well, not to talk about Chris. When I first saw Chris, he was going to the patterns, and look, falling wedge breaks up 68% of the time, and I was like, oh, that's cool. You got numbers with it? But I never got sources other than Investopedia, right? I had to go find those for myself, right? But he was given 68% for 68% for everything. And you still see that. You still see other people saying, oh, this inverted head and shoulders has a 68% chance to break to the upside, or this zigzag woggle woggle has a 68% chance, or you see a lot of that stuff from people that were in the group too, or watched them. As you know, there's some bigger YouTubers now that were also in that group, and some of the sloppiness that was over there carried over. But then I remember Chris going into the AB strategy. It's either going to do this or it's going to do this, and we AB, and he kind of got, you know, there's a little change right there when he went there. But I don't know, there's a lot of good things that I picked up from Chris, and I'll say some of them are using the terms probably, not being absolute in your talking, making a case, an argument. I attribute to him for that. And trend lines. This was one of the last damn things that stuck with me. I watched him for, I don't know, I was in that group for about a damn year, but and I like trend lines, but for some reason, I wasn't catching it, but he would say it. But it took me a long time for it to click with me, and that's why I stress it so much. When you lose the trend line, that's your out point. That's your out point. Sometimes you break back in, not very often. It's usually your out point, and that will help you to get out. And you follow it. And you're like, well, that one doesn't help. No, you add another trend line. And then you get out over here at $5 instead of out at $4. You add another trend line. What else? A lot of stuff. Chris was a good dude, but I don't know. Stuff kind of gets to you, and then I really thought when I started on my YouTube channel, I went back and I joined the group again for a second 6 months because I wanted some trade setups and I would share them with my Telegram group, giving everybody credit that posted them and everything, but just to give them an idea what trading groups look like and things like that. And it was good to have another set of eyes for trade setups or something like that. And so I joined the group again, and then I saw that they were changing things, and Chris was starting to say they're going to bring leverage trading in because he was always a spot trader, right? Leverage trading wasn't as big of a thing back then, and it was scary, and you always got it was talk to a spot trader and say, nah, I ain't gonna mess with that. That's where everybody loses all their money. And you gotta be good at spot trading to be good at leverage trading. But they didn't teach that, nor did Chris teach how to short the market. It was pretty much an up only, playing the market phase, which really everybody's a winner in the market phase, right? When it's going up only, everybody's a genius there. Nothing you're doing is going to go against you. It's when you're in all the other phases that, well, you got to have a different strategy for the markup and for the distribution and then the markdown and the accumulation. There's four strategies, four different ways to play this market. It's what season in the market are you in, or of the chart, or the price action that you're in, right? But it added the leverage trading thing, and instead of adding it to the group, he decided to make a separate group and double charge everybody. So if you're in the spot group, the little mediocre, boring, run-of-the-mill group, well, if you want to do the leverage thing, well, you got to join this one, and it's extra. And when I saw him do that, I was like, oh, this is just a damn money grab. And that was the wrong choice. He could have built... if he had kept it in one group, he could have had the best trading group out there. I'm concerned that because they brought Joe over, hired Joe in, and Joe was taking care of all the new people coming in, and he was doing a great job of that and guiding people and all that. And then all the attention went over to the leverage trading group, right? And you're like, well, damn, you just felt like, well, I just got screwed over. I'm still paying you, what, $100 a month? But we're not getting enough to find out about leverage. We want you want another $1,200 for this other group thing to join or whatever. And but he had a nice Lambo, really nice Lambo. But after that, the group just kind of divided up, and then it fizzled out. And then of course he ended up going through some stuff, and then of course he ended up dying. But it's kind of wild. Oh, don't even know why we got onto that. Let me come over to the chat again. Oh, Jacob says Joe was the best, but came later. Yeah, I thought when I saw Joe was there and saw, I'd see their videos they put on the Telegram and the screenshots and things like that, and I was like, damn, Joe's. This is Joe was what was needed when I was there. I was disappointed the first time I went there, when I signed up the first time. But it was the cheapest. It was the cheaper one, affordable one. You get 6 months for $400 or $500, right? With the whatever thing was going on, and that's what I did. And it opened my eyes because I saw, well, most of the people there, they were not interested in learning. So the educational aspect wasn't it. They were there for the signals, for the chart, the setups, basically. And there would be about 20 different setups that would come out a day. And that was, and you know, the only ones you heard about, the ones that worked, and all the other ones just fell off. And the only people that know about the other ones are everybody else in the group that tried them, but then got stuck in the mud with them. And they're like, how come we're not making 100 and 200% gains? How come all the ones we're picking aren't? Because all you would see is all the winners. Look, 78% gains. Look, 112% gains. We're killing it. We're killing it. And then, but no mention of the ones that flopped, right? But I mean, of course, nobody mentions that either. But with so many trade setups coming out, and you know they're all not going to win, and then you end up, if you're a spot trader, having a lot of down spot bags, right? Because, well, just, oh, well, Just give it some time. It'll straighten out, maybe. Or you should have said stop loss. Oh, well, sucks to be you. Yeah, that one didn't work out. The market didn't like it. Oh, man, that's the way it happens, man. But this one got 100% gain. Yeah. Francisco says, can you look at Velvet? We can look at Velvet if I will quit talking. I got to go take a look at ladies. And we'll put Velvet on the list over here, and I'll come back to the chat over here. I based my strategy on what CBS to say. Oversold bounces with diversion. Nothing pays more. So I just built on that. Well, there you go. The diversion thing. That I got to give him credit for diversion, because he was one of the first people that I saw that would mention diversion. He was always volume. Let volume be your guide. And with the volume profiles, it's a lot easier than trying to read all this stuff down here. But yeah, you definitely want to see. Yeah, I can't say bad things about Chris, my mentor, because I learned a lot. However, I was disappointed when I joined the group to find out that the education was just going over Investopedia, and I'm like, for real? You mean all I had to do is go read Investopedia and I could have figured this stuff on my own? But I didn't have a clue. I didn't know where to start or anything. I didn't know where to start, what to go with first, how this stuff built on each other and stuff like that. I didn't know. So that was good. And hopefully that's what I try to offer with my group and videos and things like that, to give all that information. I think most people know it now, or at least, the people here, you learn it and pick it up and assimilate it over time. But when you're new to this, when you're new to it, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. It's overwhelming. And man, I remember trying to trade. I mean, when you want to join the group, the first thing you want to do is trade, right? There's a setup. Let's just do it. You're not going to learn. And that's one thing that he would say. He would have all the videos out there, but nobody would watch the educational videos. It was just for the setups. Just for the setups. Nobody. And the same thing's true for the content that I did for this channel. The lowest watched stuff that I got is educational videos telling you how to do this stuff. Nobody wants to take the time to actually dig in and study, or my gosh, read a damn book on it by some of the greats like W.D. Gann or even Thomas Bukowski or Livermore or any of those guys. Nobody wants to take the time to do that, but if you do, that makes the difference, man. You got to put in some study and work, and it's not just watching somebody draw triangles on YouTube, flags to the upside, or it's got a little bit of this cup and handle, or a little bit. That doesn't. That's not enough. And there's other things other than just the analysis. There's the actual things of managing your account and things like that. So many things to learn over time. Let's see. I based my strategy on what CBS. Okay, over. So that sounds right. I want to. In the start, CBC only made videos with news. Oh, did he? But I respect CBC for always telling people not to do leverage. Yeah, I do too. And to stick to spot. But I use a setup on leverage and get wrecked. You used to use a setup on leverage and get wrecked. Yeah, I can see that. So I had to learn to trade his setups by catching the bottom of his charts. Oversold bounces with divergence. Yeah, that's. And Tripp said that was a sucky thing, because that's a thing that I do, because I like to buy the bottoms and the bottom of trend lines. And of course, you see me using the fibs and then looking for that divergence, the RSI divergence and things like that, or even at time. I mean, and then I got to listen to people saying, "Nah, that divergence stuff don't work." Well, it does if you read it right. If you don't just say, "Oh," if you combine it with other things with your support resistance levels, it works. If it just happens to be the divergence forming and you're just got chart hanging out in the air and it's like in between a fib level and something like that, I'm like, I'm not paying attention to you. If you're in a curving structure, I'm looking for 3 major divergences before I'm looking for that last one's the one I want to pay attention to. I mean, there's some little things like that to take into consideration. Are we gonna do a 2-hour stream again? Well, let me go do these charts real quick. Let me do 2 charts real quick and I'll come back to the chat. Let me take a look at ladies for Anita. I don't know if she is in here right now. We look at it on KuCoin on the 4 hour. It had a nice day. It had a nice day. But it looks the same as yesterday. Well, no, yesterday it didn't have this. Yesterday it didn't have this little breakup. So it had a nice spike up. That was cool. But what happened? We need to probably come down to something other. It broke out, spiked up, retested the trend line, and now she's reclaimed this level. It's ready to. What got wicked is ready to get candlestick. So I'm looking for us to slowly work our asses back up to here, which would be a 12% gain. So, ladies, from where it was down here and everybody hated it and nobody wanted to even look at it, has basically went up 28%. $100 turns into $128. $10,000 turns into $13,000 is probably what we're asking about a phone. 40% gains right there. If you caught this, that's a pretty good come up. $1,000 of this slowly trickle down over time while we're down here could turn into $1,400 for you. That's just the party getting started, though. The ribbon's starting to flip over here on the 1 hour. Anita, if you're seeing that. But let's say you got $1,000 in on this sucker, right? And we go back to where it was. Let's go on the daily. It gets this little hype again, and we just go back up to this little level right here. Shoot, let's just say that the 382, not even there. From where we are, $1,000. $1,000 turns into about almost over $5,000 here. $1,000 turns into almost $11,000 right here. And that's only if you got $1,000 in this one thing. $1,000 at this level. We come back to it. I can't even count. Three turns in how many thousand? $1,000 at 2,000% return. I can't. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. When we get to this level, you got a 30. Your $1,000 turns into $30,000. Your $20,000. What it would be? Turn into $20,000 over here. So, I know some people might look, like ladies. Why are we looking at ladies? Well, there's a method to the madness there that I'm respecting that Anita's doing right now. Just position trading on a meme coin. Now imagine if you're like, what is it, 0.1% holder of it? Anita may have a Lambo before any of us get one. I'm just saying. And I'm being for real. All right. And what was the other one? Ladies and... Oh, man, I wrote it down, but I can't read it. All right, one of you guys asked me for one just very recently, and I wrote it down. And it looks like I got VET, but I know it's not VET. So, wow. That one will have to come back to me. Let me get back to the chat in the meantime. Maybe we'll see it over here. So, I don't know. I got into the conversation we were having over here, and it's about 20 minutes old. But God bless CBC and Joe and everyone else who was there. I missed that group. It was good. Now I miss seeing his videos. I miss seeing Chris's daily videos. I went, back in 2020 and 2021, man, I was waiting every day on his video. His little 15-minute video that would come on. That was my alpha for the day, and it would come. It seems like it's like in the was it the morning or afternoon? I can't remember, but I was always looking for Chris's CBC video, right? Jonesing on that. My favorite part of the group, honestly, was because he never live streamed that I know of, right? You said he did the news and stuff before, how he got started. I didn't even know that. I remember his ball cap and all that stuff. But my favorite part was his weekly screen shares, and that's when things started clicking. Because he would just go through, kind of like what I do on my streams, and just talk about this and how this stuff works together and what he's getting into. And all right, guys, this is what Bitcoin, and he would. I like the screen shares because that's when you got to see how he was actually his mindset, and he would talk through and. They'd answer questions that were trickling in through chats or something like that. And it was that's when things started clicking together, and that's just what I try to do with my streams too, be open about talking about anything like that anybody wants to talk about. I heard next week Clarity is being released for public vote, to the public before vote. I hope so. We need some input on it. Keep those bankers from ruining the damn thing. All people souls buy the breakout retest of this level. Try that on leverage. Rec Central. I'll buy the breakout retest of this level. Yeah, leverage. Well, and then again, are we talking about a respectable 2 to 3x, which can still be a lot, or 20x? It takes different strategies for how you got to use some different approaches depending on how crazy you want to go your leverage too, right? You got to have tighter stops unless you want to risk. Yeah. With spot, it's just much safer with spot. But spot's where you make all the big plays. That's where Chris made his big plays too. He bought Binance really cheap. When it was, gosh, I remember back then too. I remember having a whole lot of Binance at one time. A BNB coin. You never thought it would go from just under $1 to a few dollars to hanging out at 600 in a bear market. I didn't think that at the time, but he saw it. And Neo. Is it Neon or Neo? I think it's Neo was the one. One that he made a lot of money on. He talked about that trade, and those were his two biggest ones. Those were the ones he talked about: BNB and Neo. And those trades, and he went hard and heavy, and it paid off. And you have to go hard and heavy, right? And we're at a phase in the market we can find some of those hard and heavy things. And I think that's what Anita's doing with ladies over there. I'm having issues with Telegram. That's why I'm unable to join you and Joe. Issues with your just a Telegram account or using it in general. I like Telegram more than I do Discord, and you can do a lot more stuff, man. I can probably upload a whole damn movie on my Telegram group, and it will keep it there, right? Discord, you can't even upload like a 5-minute video from what I'm told and stuff. But and I've got courses and videos from other people and other things over there too on the Telegram. I don't know. I just kind of like it's one of my favorites, but. What I got used to being in our group. I saw all the videos after I got tired of losing. I had to put you in a brotherly headlock. I had to take him and put him in a brotherly headlock. Well, there's another popular YouTuber in the morning that was also in our group, and if you pay attention to if you listen when Chris was talking about it, he was saying, yeah, I remember when he came here, he couldn't even draw a triangle. He didn't have a clue. I always thought that was very interesting because you hear a totally different story from that morning YouTuber. Well, I was trading the Canada Exchange, Toronto Exchange. So, yeah, I've been trading for a long time. I'm an OG. And he joined the trading group, and I caught some old videos of him like, and guys, this is a triangle. I mean, I just joined this group, and I learned, and this is a triangle, and we're putting it on here, and we're watching it. Yeah, it was not the. You can be whatever you want to on YouTube, I guess, right? Trip would not agree that I could catch the wick down of a divergence without luck. I disagree. I always catch a wick now. You found what you're looking for. You found a technique that works for you, and it sounds like a good. Because I like those strategies that do that. And yeah, I'm not dissing that at all because I try to use that similar things myself on these bottom things. I like the bottom. I like the bottom. I like the Fibonacci's for getting them. Do you use the Fibs? 272s? The 113s? If not, baby, we need to talk. Might be able to add another tool to your toolbox if you don't already have it in there. Just keep watching because I do it all the time here. But it would go hand in hand with what you're talking about, I believe. if you look at the fib strategy that I show here on the channel, if you're not using something like that already, I think that would just boom, put that with yours, and oh, you probably shot up another level because it's that good. And that's all you got to do is take a couple of things that make sense to you and use them together, and like, oh my God, this changes everything. That's so awesome, dude. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Jay Clapton. Javier, right? Shout out to you, man. No, oh, now I use the fib after copying Joe. Okay, I just saw that. What? Oh, I don't know. He does like them flags, don't he? Always, he's always buying the top, and he's always shorting the bottom, if you haven't noticed. And not to talk bad, but for somebody that makes $1,000 a day, and if they just made $1,000 and they're showing you the account they made $1,000 on, but it doesn't go up, it just keeps gradually going down until all of a sudden it bumps back up about $5,000 or $7,000, but there's no bragging about or no showing of any trade that got it there. And there's some smoke and mirrors going on. I'm just saying, sad to say. It's not as transparent as you'd think. It's not from being mean. It's from personality and ego in that situation. Not that I don't think it's being malicious. It's just, you got an ego. You want to be the shiz. You want people to respect you in that validation echo chamber. So you will do whatever it takes to keep that going, especially if it gives you a $100,000 paycheck a month. Hell yeah, you're going to keep that cash cow going as long as you can, but that's the reality of what you're looking at out here. So, I don't know. Are you going to learn? You're just going to you learn everything on the channel that you learn in the group. That's the extent right there. 200 moving average. Wait till you touch the 21. That's all you know. That's all you're told. Wait till it touches. Not wait to see if it's crossing over anything. Not to see what's going on. What else is reacting with the moving averages. Just that's all you got. Boom. Jump in. Build a whole damn career off of that. I guess it works. Haven says, how are we going to be able to talk to people on Mars privately in one-on-one conversations? I envision soup cans with a string. That's going to be my first solution that I offer. The fibs have changed my life. I started off as a gamer. Oh, you're familiar with the fibs then? I don't have the value inputs of yours, but I'm trying to learn from your live. I think a lot of people see that. He says he gets a lot of hate. I don't think it's the hate for. I think that's the reason for it's just people just saying, "Hey, man, just how about being real? Why don't we just be real? Just say, hey, man." Just because the story changes. It's always whatever's from forefront of his mind. That's the gospel that he's preaching at the moment, right? Not the bad mouth, but that's just what you're seeing. And I watched him, and I've seen his growth, and I've seen it's like he's learning along the way as he's doing it, but he's presenting himself as being the expert. That's where I have a problem. That's where I've always had the problem, and I think other people do too. Because the other traders can see through what he doesn't know. And there's a lot that he doesn't know or hasn't put together or hasn't even thought, has no desire to go learn. It's just like, this is what works and this is what it is. And $99, please. But everybody likes it, so I don't know. I mean, if you didn't like it, if they didn't, they wouldn't be in the group for no reason. So there's got to be something that keeps them there. He always puts the grind in. He's there every morning, I'll say that. And he's learning along the way too. I'm slowly seeing him gather, like now. But back in the day, he was saying everything's on the 1 minute. And that's all, I'm on here. Oh my God, I can't believe that. He's like, you can predict the future by the 1 minute. I can. Now he's chilling out after that doesn't work. Sorry. Now he's changing his course, but still. At the time, though, when he was telling everybody to go with the 1 minute, that was the authoritative move. Now the authoritative move is, well, that's too much noise right there. I do better on the bigger time frame. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. I got not enough memory to open this page. But when he started out doing leverage, he did spot for a long time too. It was also one of the spot things. You don't need leverage because he came from the group, right? And that's what he learned there. His extent was whatever he picked up from the group. And I'm not even sure that he even went through and watched all the videos to learn. I think he just pieced together things and Googled it, like Chris said. You got a question, Google it. And everything 68% chance to break up. I think he could be more precise and not as whimsical, but I don't know. If you like seeing, but there's always a flag at the top. There's always a flag at the bottom that's calling for a short, whether he takes it or not. But that's who was calling for $40,000? Who was trying to short it to 40,000? Who was trying to take the top at 80 something up higher? I'm because they're missing a concept of zooming out and looking for the resistance levels, or using a fib to look at the resistance levels. Instead, it's just zooming in on the small time frames, putting something in a triangle and hoping for the best. And if that works for you, that's great. But as like Jay Clayton says, there's a lot more that can work a lot better and just smarter way, like traditional TA. Just traditional TA. He does have a wild personality, a crazy bastard in his pink suit in Vegas, tried to pay for everything. When you could see the lack of self-confidence, it was hard to watch for a second. No disrespect, but yeah, a lot of people do. And you learn a lot. But I mean, his thing is the 200 moving average. That's the big thing, and that's I need to and that's a good strategy. 200 moving average is your baseline, basically, is how to look at it. If you're above it, you're bullish. If you're below it, you're bearish in whatever time frame. That's just the run of the mill. Kind of the same thing with the 618. How are we going to be able? Wow, I'm way behind. But I'm not trying to talk. But it's got some personality issues, and I think it's mostly personality. He's not being mean, but he's a lot bigger. He's a lot better in his head than I think he is in real life. And my biggest thing is misleading people to think that you traded your way to millions of dollars, and that's not how it happened, because you're giving people a false sense of hope. It's not that easy to make $1 million over here in crypto. You're not going to come in and turn $1,000 account into $1 million account overnight. It's going to be hard as hell. And I was going to ask you, because when he came out leverage trading, he was telling people, I'm new at this. Now, I'm not a leverage trader. And he's starting out little, but he all right. And now he's like an expert leverage trader, right? But those numbers, I can tell you, if you go look around April of this year, when that account was $33,000 because he was bragging about it, all right, it drifted down to 17 over the next few months. Then all of a sudden there was a cash infusion back to 27, and now it's drifted back down to right around 20, 21,000, 24,000 or something right now. Recently he put the 10,000 or 8 or 10,000 in, just snuck it in because the account was just slowly bleeding out. Can't do that if you want to look good on TV. You can't do it if you're claiming that you're winning and making $1,000 a day. All right. But if you are making $1,000 a day, you should be able to show it, right? You should be able to I'm not making $1,000. I'm not saying that. I'm not come on here and tell you that I make $500 a day. Yeah, no. You just got to do it and drink your apple water or anything like that. I'm not doing that. And I don't. But if you are, then you open yourself up to the scrutiny, because somebody's going to notice. I don't think you're doing it, dude. You're not doing it. The numbers, the math's not there. Oh my God, I haven't been on that rant in a while. I'm sorry. We're past our 2-hour mark over here. But he's got a cash cow with the trading group. I'm just saying. There's like 8,000 people. I don't know how many of those are paid subscribers, but of that 8,000, I'm pretty sure there's at least 2,000 in there. That's $200,000 a month. And that's a pretty good living. That's a pretty good image that you want to maintain. All right. But what trade? What trade that got him that Lambo? I'm asking. Was it the Solana trade? Because he was buying Solana on stock, going to show us how to do it, right? And he round tripped it. He still has that whole bag of Solana when it's at $60, cheaper than when he bought it. So, and if you listen, you can hear that he round trips all of the damn spot coins. I'm just telling you, I've done it too. I got ones that I'm round tripping because they didn't do worth a crap this last cycle. They just did. They weren't even worth selling. They're still not even worth selling. But I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah. I mean, these are the real things that happen, and these are the things you need to acknowledge. The real stuff that happens, round tripping stuff, acknowledge it. Round trip my Solana? No, can't do it. Pride won't let him. I don't know. I taught myself to trade. It was brutal when I started watching YouTubers. I got confluences from the TA and what I needed to know. I'm still learning these small time frames to stop my trade. Yeah, small. It's not good. And it can be. There's that point in the stage where it doesn't affect me anymore as much, but sometimes it can. Well, whoever you watch is going to have some degree of influence on you with what they say. And as a analyst here on YouTube, that sits heavy with me, and it should, because however I present these things could influence you to get off of your game or whatever you have planned. You went into a trade doing something else, and then now you're hearing me or somebody else say something else, and it goes against it, and you're like, oh man, maybe it is. Maybe I should get out. Maybe I should make you make the wrong decision, screw you up, flip your mind, or make you want to get into a coin you don't need to get in, and all this stuff. All right, there's so much influence, and sometimes it's intentional. When you who was it? Carl the Moon? Come on, you can be in this trade with me. Join my Bybit group. Check out my Bybit link. Like every other sentence was something about Bybit link, right? Oh, clearly that's not your motivation for making this video. But I don't know, they try to influence you. They can try to, and then sometimes it's just what we say. We have to be cautious of what we say and how we say it. And so for the people out here saying that go show you a chart and they're like, yeah, guys, it hits here and it's going to go to the moon. It's going to fly, man. All we got to do is hit this. We're going to fly, man. That $1,000 and I have one $50. We're headed there. Guaranteed, man. It's that kind of language that gets everybody in trouble. That's why I do respect what Chris was teaching us about using probabilities and then building a case, showing the reasons for why this could happen and backing it up. It's not a feeling. It's like, no, there's actually a Fibonacci move here. There's a harmonic pattern. There's a measure move that can take us there. There's a moving average that's doing this. There's something to say to show you the reason why and can demonstrate it in the past of a situation like that where it's happened before, right? We want to try to be logical about it and not emotional about it. Well, it feels like a Head and Shoulders. It feels like it fits that pattern. It feels like a flag. Well, did you check? Did you do your homework? Did you zoom out? Did you look for resistance? No, it just looked like a flag to the upside. Let's go to Velvet. Let's take a look at Velvet. I guess we're having a 3-hour stream tonight. You got me talking on topics and I get heated about it. Velvet! I wonder who your market maker is. You got 51 cents. First, let's take a look at Velvet. Let's go see what it is and who's with it. It's got 1 billion. It's got Binance all over it. $217 million market cap. AI-powered on-chain trading and portfolio management terminal designed to integrate spot perpetuals. Wow, it sounds like the other one. Trade like a pro with AI Copilot. Backed by YZI Labs, Babylon Base, Ethereum. Who's in with you? Who's in with you? Mucker Capital. Who are you? I've never heard of that one. Fools Ventures. So we got a lot of VCs and venture capitalists in here is basically what it is. That's what you got to watch out for. Every new coin that comes out, VCs, venture capitalists, I mean, they're here to make money. Their way to make money is to get in early before this stuff is released or whatever. And maybe they have tokens that are locked up and they get unlocked at a certain time. They got to wait a little bit. They get this sucker pumped up because they're selling on you. They got cheaper than you would ever get it. And they're going to sell it right when they're telling you to buy it. Right when they're making you feel to buy it. Right when the chart's starting to print out where it looks like it's a flag to the upside. Buy it. And you know it's going to go higher. But I didn't see some of the names I was looking for to be scared of. But they are a bunch of VCs in on this. And that's what happens, right? Those are the ones you just got to be mindful of. New projects, all the hype. And then they're gone. Anita, I did look at ladies. We did look at it. It looks good. She's not quite got her. She's broke out locally. She's headed up, in my personal opinion. I think she's got a good chance to head up. You might want to check it out because I laid out how $10,000 could turn into them $100,000 real easy. Well, not easy, but I said that I think you'll probably have a Lambo before any of the rest of us do. All right, so this is the daily nosedive. What happened over here? Well, one thing that sucks is that you lost a trend line. So all this fun part, that's gone. You're now in the markup stage and distribution. That's happened. We went through the markdown, and now you're in markdown / accumulation. So the chances of this one bouncing way the hell back up again, a little bit more slim. It should have been over here, but they decided to run it up again. All right. So in my personal opinion, this was pure manipulation, just for this effect. And we'll probably see a little lab effect, a little COAI effect, a little rise effect. All those coins that went through this before and then kind of flip-flop and flop out is most likely what I think will happen. But let's see what the charts are saying. So, oh, you're trying to add a resistance point. Let's see what happens. Big thick cloud, 360 moving average. It's flipped. Okay. So 79.80 cents. That's where we're going to have the big resistance, right up against the bottom of this trend line. If it breaks up above that, they're probably going to pump it again. But right now, we got to get past this resistance trend line, also the 50 moving average. Get above, okay, the 100 is still above the 200. I think they'll try to take it back closer to the 80, 90 cents. Let's pull our fibs out and see what the fibs say. Yeah, there's 76 cents right there. So we could spend a lot of time in this little zone here of accumulation. If it does want to pump out, we're looking for the 103 area. And the 146 area right there. What am I listening to here? Which playlist is this? This must be the dance pop. I'll put on some older playlist. Here's something a little bit more recent. Oh, snap. What did I do? Okay. All right, so this is what the 4 hours looking like. So Velvet, is it going to try to make a run again? You can make an argument that it's making a double bottom, made a lower one. So you got a channel, the falling channel, basically. Let's see, it's probably more, let's just take that whole thing into effect there because I think that's our angle. So you're in a channel, has a chance to break to the upside. It does. Even your measure move from this idea takes you pretty much up to top of our accumulation zone, still right here about 76 cents, where we got some other resistance. I think it's going to take it a while to work through here is what I'm trying to say. I don't think she's ready to just blast to the upside again. It had to take a little while over here, and that was janky looking too, so we did kind of the same thing, lost this main trend line, and then we had to go sideways for a minute, which lasted for about it lasted about 11 days right there. You are 6 days in. Let's see if they're on a cycle. So if she's going to pump again similar to what she did over here, which I don't expect it, but that's just for fun and giggles, see what happens. It says sometime about the second week of July, which is next week, the 15th, would be about the same time period, same distance of time period between here and there. Let's see what happens. As far as what it's doing right now, I think it's at a nice little run here, but it's at resistance. 200 moving average on the 1 hour, 50 on the 4 hour, I believe. If it does get, it's got resistance this way and that way, and the moving averages, and then it's got heavy resistance right over here, which is flirting a little bit bearish, about 65. If we do get a breakout, probably coming up about 65, testing over here, this little spike up, right over here, left guy, and probably retest, and then you would hope we would bounce there and try to get up there. That would be the most bullish situation that I could see right now. The other idea is to come back down and then try it. So she's trying to do something good now, but if you notice, right down here below the little thing, oh, you can't see it. Where can I? Right behind my alien, right over here. If you see where my cursor is right here. You see the volume? You can't see it because I got this damn lightning bolt thing there. Is the Velvet price rally over? Is this a 300% after its 300% surge? Velvet jumps 306 in 7 days after aerodrome migration, pre-IPO markets. I'm reading the news. Velvet price explodes 250% after traders wrote it off. I'm trying to see the damn volume down here is what I'm trying to look for. It looks like it's trailing off a little bit as price is rising. So that's a sign of manipulation. And I saw this. This is what made me pissed off about labs, because I could actually see that in the charts with lab. And so if you got price going up, but you don't have the volume supporting, it's not organic. That means you got a market maker pushing up orders, putting a buy wall underneath, pushing up whatever retail happens to be there. And they're easing up on their ask, right? On their sell pressure. They're backing up. Like every time it comes up, they're backing up a little bit. They're backing up a little bit. They're enticing the price up. And you can see the wicks. There's sell pressure on the top, and it's got a nice flat candles here. That's some pressure coming in. I think it's from the sell wall or the buy wall behind it. So I guess the market makers are trying to get her to get back up there again. Oh, wait a minute, what's her volume look like here? It's trailing off some. This looks good. Just be careful with it. If you're already in it, if you're in it from down here, you were good. If you got in on the lows, you're good. Trying to get in now is what I'm warning against. That's why I'm not playing. I'm playing it right now. If it's down here, if I was in about 30-40 cents, I'd probably be playing it too. I want to ride that wild pony. I need it. Yeah, we did look at ladies. I don't know when I saw that. Is that right? What time is it now? I'm about 20 minutes behind on my chat. All right, 20 people hanging. I've been on a 3-hour stream. Wow, this thing has went way too long. Oh, well, here's the chat. GeoJibs, thank you so much, my man. I am very late to that, but if you're still here, thank you very much for your support. We're 100% crowdfunded. Tony Go says, appreciate you and your time, bro. Thank you very much, man. It does take time. Luckily, I mean, I'm afforded the ability for right now to be able to do this, and have been for the last few years. It could change at any time. Life does do some things. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep the streaming and the YouTube channels and stuff going. Tried. Honestly, I was hoping that it would earn more income on its own, like ads and all the other stuff, and which it has not. It has not. So I don't know. I'll be on here as long as I can, but things do happen in life, and things are happening in life that could make it. I could have to I could have to go have a real job at some point, unless I can get another big windfall out of this market or something here. And we need another windfall. Just some things. Yeah, you haven't done the few coins that you like, that you're really into, we don't know about. I try to sometimes, but we get off on going on all the other ones too. I'm looking at your safer, bigger ones for the most part, and I put them into a lot of the ones. I'm still trying to figure out which ones that I want, that I'm interested in, but I have put a lot of the ones that I'm watching over into the trade setups over here for the weeklies. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking on the weekly because I'm looking for the ones that are showing me that they can make the gains. I'll figure out where they're 3, 5x or whatever, and play those and try to find the ones I want to play hard and heavy, because I want to the mistakes kind of as a result from being in the trading group with all the setups and getting in too many projects. You're spread too thin and in too many, right? When the real gains come from having a good size position built at the bottoms, and you can take it off. And the ones, my best plays have always been the ones I went heavy in and went hard on. Going here and being too spread out, oh, that's cool. Well, you made some gains there. Oh, it did a 5x, it did a 10. Yeah, but you only had $100 in it, so yay. That could have been your Lambo or your life-changing $1 million thing, but instead you just wanted to put $100 in it and make 1,000 instead of, putting like 10,000 in and making 100,000. Okay, you see the difference? Yeah, 10,000 is life-changing. 1,000 is just, well, that's good. Now what can I put that into? So we're at the point in the market to start thinking about these things. What do you want to go hard and heavy in? Here's radium, it's at a bottom. Here's a pith, I don't like it as much. Here's Algorand, it's at a bottom. It does. But you got to keep in consideration, what did it do this last cycle too? I'm not as big a fan on that one. This is I&J. Kind of horny for that one. And what is this, Casper? Yeah, Casper's gave me some wood right here when I'm seeing this. This is why I'm big on Casper all of a sudden. It's got the setup. And it's got the news. It's got a lot of good things going on. I wasn't the Casper maxi or anything last cycle either, but I'm actually seeing you don't want to fade Casper right now. I really don't believe you want to fade Casper. And it being 2 to 3 cents right now, 3 cents. If it can, I'm not saying it's going to $3 or anything crazy like that, but we could probably see it actually double up from its all-time highs. It can probably make a new all-time high, especially after they get all the adoption going on that they got over there. We could see this one, eventually get over $1, and it's at 3 cents right now. Hell, if it just hit 40 cents from 3 cents. Cha-ching! Carl the Moon and Da Vinci I don't know who Da Vinci is, are the worst thing to happen to crypto. They don't even trade crypto. They pretend to be some successful businessmen. The thing they used to hate when they started. Isn't that interesting? Because the person we were talking about earlier And if you see their old videos when they're in the gold chain and the hoodie sweatshirt, they were talking about people come out here in suits and try to be all this and that, and then they turn right into one of them. It's interesting, isn't that too? But Carl, I don't even think does he do YouTube anymore? I don't even know if he does YouTube. I mean, he made so much money with his Bybit hookup and all that stuff, and what was it, Costa and all that stuff that he did. We had a big serious dump in the market, what, Black Swan crash or something, and he thought it would be a good idea to make a video and saying, you know, you're rich when even on the bad days you're out here, you're still in the money, and he's out in his McLaren and all this other stuff. That was the wrong thing to do at that. Everybody was hurting, man, and he's out here just flexing. That I think that hurt him. I think that soured a lot of people. Nobody wants to see that. If it's a bad day in the market, nobody wants to see you come out and flex. Especially if you got it from affiliates or however, whatever he is doing to do it. Head and Shoulders gets rid of the dandruff. That's what Papa always said. Sovereign's near that. You can buy $72 of near per share for just $8. Just saying. So you keep saying that. The Sovereign. I'm gonna have to take a. Haven has got some cool insight on some of this stuff, man. Ocean Bow. So they're doing something with, I don't know how you find out about all this stuff, because I would have no clue about what stock is doing treasuries or doing anything like that. So damn, you got some alpha, Haven. I gotta say, you got some alpha. What was the other thing? I made a note of it and not write it. Damn it. Something else you mentioned that I was going to check on, and I've already freaking forgot. Gosh darn it. Well, it's 1:32 in the morning where I'm at. I was only expecting to do an hour and a half stream, and somehow I doubled it. So this is Ocean Power Sovereign. I guess a proxy for near in a way is what you're saying, Haven, to get it on the cheap. It needs something. Oh my gosh. I don't know anything about them. But at least they're not at the bottom. It was $2 and now it's $8. So I do know that if you can catch something on the bottom that's going to move or do something, this is where you make your exponential gains. Because this was $46 over here. Why did it bleed down from such a high thing? I don't know anything about this, but technically, if this is our bottom that we got in, and we are making higher highs and higher lows so far, right? We haven't done that in a minute. Haven't done that in, well, forever, apparently. Haven't done that in years here on the daily chart. So it's trying to bottom out. It's got a reason. I guess we should check a level. Let's do our normals over here. Let's see what you gave us. You went full money. Oh, nice retest of that. So it went, and it so much sell pressure. That's how I explain it. Is we got below the levels, and then we came back and retested it. So you flipped it. You flipped it for support. The main 1618. Yeah, it's ready. All right. In my opinion, I gotta say that. So it ticked my boxes for what I'm looking for right there. Beautiful, nice. All right, so now I feel more comfortable for applying the fib this way, right? Accumulation zone under $13. Dang. Hey, what was that other one you mentioned earlier? I was supposed to check on that. I keep forgetting. So this is the daily. So 886. So this peak was October 2025. So this is reasonable to expect us to be within this range over this next year. Oh hell, we got to put you in too. And I would expect that it would not just be straight up. I expect that we'll be making some kind of a harmonic down here. And what that means is that we'll probably travel up to the 382 or the 0.5 and get rejected. It's starting to look like the 382. And then come back for a higher low somewhere. Or I mean, a higher low somewhere. And then try to go to $45. Just for bottoming price action, blah 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 kind of stuff. To get a feel for, you know, what realistically happens with price action over here. Because when you're looking at the bottom, you're thinking, oh, it's just going to go straight up. No, it doesn't go straight up. It's got some zigzags, and there's certain zigzags that we would like to see, such as getting rejected at one of these levels over here. And they're set up really nice. That 0.5 set up really nice. I think we're going to get, I think we can get up to $25 on it. So at $20 or $25 is where you need to look at. It'd be a good place to take some profit. Either half of it or all of it, however you wanted to do it. I'd like to do halves. But if I had a bag of this, I would probably wait till we get up here and we pull back. I'd probably take profit on half of it at the pivot and then try to buy back lower, and hopefully it will still respect that trend line, right? And then that could give us a nice little bat pattern, depending on where it goes. And then we could see the 886, or even better, the one I wasn't even thinking about this at the 113, the alt bat. That's what it needs to get that higher high. That would be bitchin'. That's $52 or something. All right. Hey, I kind of like that. I erased the right thing. So these are the main areas. Got to keep that one, and then a 382. And this is just our accumulation zone, basically. It's going to be a red line. Where is my, there it is. So we're sitting right at $8 right now on this little guy. 154% gains to our first major target area right there at $20. I wouldn't even bother selling until you got to $20 because it needs to go there, at least there. Or this would be within the harmonic structure idea, right? And let me make sure I got you up there, right? Don't get sloppy. And we can get that 0.5, which it looks like it's leaning a little bit toward the 382 though. It's really looking like it's leaning toward that one. And that still applies. It still applies that we can get both of those targets right there. Hell, that would be the shark. And if you wait a minute, that'd be shark if it went deeper. Hoping it shouldn't go any deeper. That's a 618 or a 161, a 1.618. That's the full Monty right there. That is like the fullest of your. I mean, there are some other ones, but this is usually, gosh darn it, I'm amazed that we got here. All right, so that's cool. So what is it up to the next one? To the 50%, that's 220%. Sweet. And then we probably get a pullback from there. I wouldn't expect us to go immediately to 618. Could, but I doubt it. We wouldn't want it to go to the 618, really. And let me explain. Harmonically speaking, with the fibs, If it just went right up to the 618 and that was our next pivot, and then we came and made a lower or a higher low, we would only expect it to go to the 786, which is about right here, and then that's over. Then it becomes bearish. It doesn't become bearish until about 43 or 53 as the pivot, if we bounce from the 0.5 or the 382. So it would be great to go to $30 first of all, but that means it's going to peter out with a lower high if it does do something like that. More than likely peter out with a lower high over here if it does do something. So we'd like to see it go to $20 and then come back to about, what is that, $10, $12, something like that. That'd be cool. Francisco says, I'm leverage trading Velvet. I hope you got in earlier than now, because you're at resistance right now. That's all I'm saying about Velvet. No, that's my biggest point about Velvet. Corgi, that was it. Corgi AI. Write that down again. Corgi AI. You're still here, Haven. This pin doesn't work. Corgi, that we were supposed to look at that, and I got sidetracked. Let's take a look at it now. Corgi AI. Last no. Oh, this one's off chain mostly, isn't it? What is any exchange got it? Where's Corgi Inu? Ah, Crypto.com's got it. That makes it easier for me. I got Crypto.com. Haven's big into Crypto.com too, or he was last cycle. Corgi AI is going to be workflow on a decentralized network for multiple chains built by Kronos developers. I was about to say something totally off topic, but I don't want to get us off topic. So General Alpha can actually work for play. Wait a minute. So Gen Alpha can actually work for a little pay. There's AVAX Treasury that used to be in the housing market. That's how Colorado's what? We can talk about next week. AVAX is one that I'm wanting to stock up on. It's at a juicy price, right? It's under $7 right now for Avalanche. That's one that I also put out on the weekly. It's at a great place to build up a bag of that. I remember last cycle at the, not last bear, so the 2020 bear, when AVAX first was coming out. Late 2019, it's early 2020, I guess. I was getting into AVAX, and it was just launched and just trying to figure out what it was and everything. But I got in under $4, but it hung around $4 for a while, and that was a good place to get in. And then, of course, it went up to like 150 or something. No, it went up crazy. It went up crazy. I think about $150 is what I remember. So we're rounding, but we're trying to figure out if we're okay. This helps. Good. I look to the left for other information over there. So we're below our all-time lows for Corgi AI. That could be tricky, man. That could be tricky. I mean, I want to see that I have to see that they're building. Corgi AI. After seeing that chart, it's got $11 million market cap. So I mean, that's like really a gamble on this one. 500 billion maximum supply. What the hell? No wonder you're fractions of a damn penny. Total supply. That's a lot of damn coins over here. Ethereum, Solana, and Coinbase. Okay, so I got no GitHub. I want to. Corgi AI is a community-driven AI project that combines the best of AI with Web3 capabilities to explore. Why won't they show us a GitHub? Social Club. BBS Finance, I remember them. Now, who are your partners? Minted. Now you're scrolling around very slow here. Argo. As long as it's not Alameda Research, I feel better. Or WinterMute. Okay. What's this? Oh, I must have that by mistake. All right, let's see if you tick our boxes. I got 24.19-ish. Ah, crap. It's in the area. I don't think it's actually touched it yet. 39.90. It's at. It may not have bottomed yet. It may not have bottomed yet. Let's try some other things over here. Try something on the locals. All right, there we go. There we go. That's more local. That's getting somewhere. All right. And oh, we got double. Yeah, okay. We got something there. Definitely got two hits right there. Same one for both of them. And we're below it. Oh my gosh, you need to snap the hell out of this. All right, now what's going on? So we got two 1618 full Monties right here. Right there at the same area. I can probably take one of those guys away. And we're rounding, that's cool. Has it bottomed? I mean, we're close. What happened to my red line? Oh, you're way down here. Damn, that's a big freaking drop. That's an 80% drop to the next other level that I've got. I would hope we're not doing that. So this might be one to watch. I just as far as getting in, I don't see a definite get in because it could still go down. It could still go down a lot. We're hoping we would round out through here, so we need to see some signs for that, which it may be doing. This may be the perfect time because they will squeeze and then we look for the expansion. All right, what else can we do right here? All right, we got a 272 here. So locally, let's see what happens here. Locally, let's see if we can get some traction here. I need to put a note over here so when I come back to it, I'm not freaking out. In the area will hold for what is this? 07 10 26. All right, put a little note on the screen here so I can keep up with it. So we could be getting close to the bottom. It could be. We should give it another week or two and we should kind of know. Let's see what the 4 hours looking like. Not quite there yet. Still below the 9 moving average. So until we start breaking above and holding a 9 moving average on some kind of trend on bigger time frames, Not quite there yet, but we'll watch. Let's add this one to the watch list over here. Add it to the watch list over here. Yo, Jim says scale is running. SKL. Dang. Ain't she though? You can go up a little bit higher, almost to 6 cents too, I bet. Maybe a little, maybe around 6.5 cents. Nice one. So we got our bottom areas. Hey. Oh man, what a race.
Another green blip, another lie to believe. I know the pattern, I've seen the script. The pop that never lasts, the dog that rips. I know the ending before it starts, but I still hit refresh with a race.
What was this in April? That was the high in April. So we're looking about this 382 fib right there. And your 618 right over here. At point, oh, that's a cents that I. 0.005. It's at half a penny now, so 0.006, right in that area. Just 0.00594 is the number I got, and 0.00756. If we pull them back, that would be the next target. And then we got this.
I see the same faces in the same bedroom, same hope, same dread, same impending doom. They post the screenshots, they boast the wins, but we all know the truth's underneath the grins. I tell myself this is the last one, but the last one turns the three that it's done. The chart keeps laughing, the volume keeps thin, and I'm still here wondering where to begin. The numbers don't lie, they just don't tell the truth. The heart keeps counting, the mind's already used. I keep saying this time I'll walk away, but the static keeps pulling.
That would be a nice channel if we can ever get it. I don't know if that's going to be it though. All right, so that looks, yeah, it's definitely on a nice little tear right there. Anybody that got in at 0.003 is feeling happy. They about doubled up. 55% gains right there. Oh yeah, okay, it's a 4 hour, so cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 3 hours and 20-something minutes. I gotta go to bed. I think I got stuff I gotta do in the morning too, or something too. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. We went over quite a bit of coins, talked about quite a bit of things tonight. And there's been lots of good alpha from you guys and sharing over here. And I appreciate that because that makes me happy. I like it when you guys give alpha, share things you know with everybody. That's what I like about the stream. I look at things I haven't been thinking about and may show you things that you haven't been thinking about, and it's just an exchange. You say something somebody else wasn't thinking about, and well, it's just that's how we learn and get ideas and find things together that we can make some sense of and find some opportunities by sharing and showing it. I appreciate you guys for doing that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go to the end screen, listen to the music, catch up with the chat, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hit that like button.
Been hitting that like button. I just want to say thank you very much.
But it's not over. I was staring at red, watching my stack bleed dry. Portfolio in pieces. Friends said just say goodbye. They told me to sell, pack it up, walk away clean. But something in my chest said hold on to the dream. I lost sleep for weeks, doubt crawling through my veins. Still I kept freeloading.
$64,000 Bitcoin.
I bought the fear when everyone else ran scared. Average down harder while the weekends disappear.
When everything else and everybody else is
They call me delusional.
talking crap about it going back down. This Harmonic is what makes my line about it. Getting that 382 bit
the
home.
volume starts to roar. And I'm still
Went for that, I was still looking for it to come down.
all walked out the door. The fear was loud, the pain was real, but deep inside
And we still, if we don't make a higher high, it's very important that we get past 64.8.
It's not over.
We still can't even have to make a higher high.
It's not over. From the bottom I can see the break of day. It's not over. I'm not walking
We could do something like that. Or we could go up here.
Yeah, the brass can scream, the doubt can shout, but I was built for when the tide comes out. This fire in my chest won't let me quit. I was born for this. I was made for
Avalanche
it.
Treasury Corporation. How about that? Jeez.
It's not over.
Well, they got a good discount. It's 57 cents today.
Fighting through the smoke. It's not over. Every dip just taught me how to hold. It's not over. From the bottom I can see the break of day. It's not over. I'm not walking away. It's not over.
It's an interesting thing to do down here. Wait, 56 cents? Could be a lottery ticket play right here.
I'm trapped inside this glowing box again. Charts keep feeding lies straight into my brain.
I wouldn't want to sell at 70 cents.
Influencers shilling discard full of smoke. Can't look away even when I'm going
Check
broke.
it out. Look at that.
Jesus Christ, deny your maker. Man in the box, trapped. I'm a DJ in the box. Yeah, feed my eyes. Now you've sewn them shut. Man in the box, can't escape. Wife says I'm distant kid, don't know my face. 4 a.m. I'm scrolling through this endless waste. Leverage calling, another rug incoming fast. Still I click refresh.
Yeah.
Addicted to the crash.
Stablecoin's a big thing.
Jesus Christ, deny your maker. Man in the box. I'm a DJ in the box. Yeah, feed my eyes now. You
3 points.
sewn them shut. Man in the box.
All right, agree complete. $48,000 Bitcoin would be bad news.
Buried deep inside this prison made of light. One more candle, one more lie. I choose to blind. Daughter's face is fading, but the screen stays bright. Can't break free from the
See what else
box
we got going
that
on.
owns my life. Man in the box, trapped forever. I'm a teacher in the box. Can't get out. Feed my eyes. Now you sold them shut. Man in the box. Ow.
Oh, damn. Litecoin getting traction? What the hell? Oh, shoot. Litecoin. I wasn't even thinking about you. May not be a reason to, but you can get a 3 to 5x out of Litecoin if you're patient. It's a crow. It's like a crow. Definitely had a good 5.5 cents, man.
Every green candle makes my heart do a flip.
Could go to 50 cents. You got an easy 10x out of this one.
Through my phone's little slit. Is that a rug pull?
Well,
Is that a
I
trap?
take that back. I only got the 39 last
Am I
time.
just too baked to read the chart right back? The joint says relax, the chart says run. My brain's in a battle and neither side is won. Paranoia pump, paranoia dump. I'm high as hell and the charts doing jumps. 1 minute I'm genius, next minute I'm dumb. Paranoia pump, that's the crypto hum.
Weekly says it's time to party, baby.
My
On crow.
girlfriend
Look
asked
at that.
me, why you staring at the wall? I say the order book's talking. I can hear it call. She rolls her eyes, passes me the bowl instead. Now we're both paranoid, watching numbers in our head. The joint says relax, the chart says run.
Virgins.
My brain's in a battle and neither
Don't have
side
any.
has won. Paranoia pump, paranoia dump. I'm high as hell and the charts doing jumps. 1 minute I'm genius,
Put some
next
of you on
minute
the
I'm
daily.
dumb. Paranoia
Oh,
pump,
there is some of the daily
that's the
right there.
crypto hum.
That's all we got from it, though. Then the bear thrower just put us down. No Burton said, I think she's still got, do you still have lower to go?
The joint says relax, the chart says run. My brain's in a battle and neither side is won. Paranoia pump, paranoia dump. I'm high as hell.
We might actually see 5 cents out of this one.
I'm genius, next minute I'm dumb.
This is just a half a penny away. I
That's
don't
the
know.
crypto hum.
See what happens. Good place to DCA regardless. If you're looking at DCA.
Paranoia pump. Paranoia pump.
I feel you.
Yeah.
This song is funny.
What, bang? I'm 50 bucks in my phantom. I'm hunting, looking for a shit coin. This is freaking awesome. Nah, I walk into the decks like, what up? I got a small bag. I'm so stoned the candles look 40, the charts a dish rag. Smoke is hanging in the room like a haunted shroud. I'm at the bottom of the order book looking for a cloud. Rode up to the chart room, hadn't slept in like 3 days. Couldn't tell if it was Tuesday or my eyes had gone haze. Crypto winter, every altcoin down 98%. That ain't a bear market, my dude, that's a rug tent. But I'm digging through the rubble like an archaeologist. Grandpa coined dev rugged, but the chart got a fish, got a JPEG of a frog with shade, smoking a J. Floor's 0.04 ETH, I'm copping that today. I see you rolling, drinking your stable coin tea. Just trying to FOMO into Bitcoin around 83K. I call that a blue chip. I've been buying this main coin, my dude, that's a steep dip. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my phantom. I'm hunting, looking for a shit coin. This is freaking awesome. What you know about a micro cap pull from a charity wallet? What you knowin' about a deal with one dev in a par ride? $2 token supply. Dev's been ghost since 2021. RIP, but I am rolled into the Telegram. 16 members, 4 of them bots. 3 recruiters spamming, 1 guy yelling, we're going to Mars. I bought the dip, then I bought the dip, then I bought the dip again. Each dip got a dip, be a dip. My portfolio's a canyon. I'm at the rug pull of the rug pull of the rug pull. My friend got a main coin shaped like a hot dog named V-Net chain. Got a fork of a fork of a fork of Doge Lord. 20 bucks bought me 10 million. Now my hands are grands. Got a jig like a skin on a unicycle on fire. The metadata's broken, the artist retired. But the lore, bro, the lore is what matters. The lore is the snail invented gravity vibes, not numbers. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my phantom. I'm hunting, looking for a shit coin. This is freaking awesome. I wear your grandpa's blades. I'm in the red. I'm holding rugs that pulled before I went to bed. I'm by time feeding. I'm a thrifting degenerate. I'm gonna moon. Just give me like 12 years. Maybe like you bought what? Yeah, I bought Ghost Coin. By the way, that abandoned in 2020, and he left the keys in the contract. My dude, anybody can mint. So I minted 900 billion last week. Call myself the founder. I'm not a copycat. I'm a copy of a copycat. I don't ape Alimer. I'm a 6 degrees removed proud mate. Limited edition, my dude. Everything's limited. There's only one of me, and I'm holding all the supply. I take those bags off your hands for you, sir, free of charge. You're welcome. No, the pleasure was mine. I'm helping the ecosystem. I'm a public servant. I'm Mother Teresa with diamond hands and a bar. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my phantom. I'm hunting, looking for a shit coin. This is freaking awesome. I'm gonna stack some bags. Only got 50 bucks in my phantom. I'm hunting, looking for a shit coin. This is freaking awesome. Is that your wallet? Is that your wallet? Is that your wallet? Is that your wallet? Yeah, that's my wallet. 50 bucks, 50 bucks, 50 bucks, my dude. Crept the winter, my dude. This is summer in my portfolio.
Crazy. Off of this, and I'm only risking 81 cents on this small ass account. I'm tired of calling it a small ass account. Good night, Avita.
Is what the oracle sings. Patience holds the quiet king.
XLM's finally doing something, I think. Oh, I actually did that earlier than that one.
To the moon. I am a traveler of both price and time. 7 winters hardened on the line. Some have come and some have gone away. Bitcoin rising with the break of day. All I see is what the oracle sings. Patience holds the quiet king. Whoa, to the moon. Whoa, to the moon. Rising through the endless night. Oh, to the moon. Let the moon pull tides across the chart. Ancient rhythms carved within my heart. All the blood I've bled, the gains I've known. Road dog walks the cycle home. All I see is what the oracle sings. Patience holds the quiet kings. Oh, to the moon.
The hell is this? That's nothing. That's bullshit.
Rising through the endless night. Oh, to the moon.
I gotta crack up leverage or something. Don't have a good intro on this one.
Road dog walks the cycle.
Yeah. This one's for the DJs. I was gonna produce this song sober, but then I got high. I was gonna let that stop loss take the L for me, yeah. But then I got high. I can sell it at the SC and it was tagging. But then I got high. Oh no. Now I'm back holding the coin from 2021. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Down 90. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Reaching high. Da 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 da. Yeah, man. but then I got high. I cranked it up to 100x on a feeling, bro, but then I got high. You didn't. Now my margin call came in at 4 a.m. and I know
cool.
why. Cause I got high, cause I got high.
Wait, so you're buying a Bitcoin though.
Yeah, man. I was gonna verify the smart contract. Yeah. But then I got high. The roadmap said it was partnered with Elon. You bought, but then I got high. Sus. Now the dev deleted the X and ran away. And I know why. Cause I got high, cause I got high, cause I got high. Yeah, man. I was gonna not click the airdrop email. Yeah. But then I got high. Connected the wallet to the spoofy front end. Oh no. But then I got high. Now my whole portfolio is in some Russian wallet. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. I was gonna sleep through the 8 session. Yeah. But then I got high. A meme coin was mooning on a Korean pump. Oh boy. But then I got high. You traded. Now I haven't seen the sun in 40 days. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high.
That's an example of one of those scalp reversions. Yeah.
I was gonna use the wedding fund for the wedding. Yeah. But then I got high. But then the down payment into a mean coin present. But then I got high. It's dead. Now my fiance is living with the mama. And I know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. We don't know. Yeah, man. We down bad. We down bad. We sober. I was gonna delay the exchange app, but then I got high. I'm pulling another chart up. There we go again. Yeah, man. Cause I got high. Teaching high. Wrong ticker, bought the wrong one while my brain was thicker. 10x leverage on a total stranger. Wrong ticker, now I'm feeling major. I was floating nice and easy, eyes half closed and slow. Thought I was buying Bitcoin, but my phone said no, bro. Typed in the wrong symbol, hit confirm like a dream. Now my account's doing cartwheels I've never seen. Margin call ringing like a distant bell. I'm whispering it's cool, everything's swell. Wrong ticker, bought the wrong one while my brain was thicker. 10x leverage on a total stranger. Wrong ticker, now I'm feeling major. Girlfriend walks in, sees me pale as the moon. Asked what happened. I say, I just bought the wrong cartoon. She rolls her eyes, passes me the bowl anyway.
Margin call ringing like a distant bell. I'm whispering it's cool, everything's swell. Wrong ticker, bought the wrong one while my brain was thicker. 10x leverage on a total stranger. Wrong ticker, now I'm feeling major. The heavens coming, the smoke is rising. I'm stacking sats while my portfolio's capsizing. They say I'm reckless, I say I'm just vibing. Wrong ticker, but at least I'm still smiling. Leverage on a total stranger. Wrong ticker, now I'm feeling major.
Thank you for hanging out, everybody. Jesus loves you. Just wanted to remind you of that. Gosh, this was a long ass stream. It was basically 4 hours. Wow. That's crazy. Went over a lot of stuff, a lot of good information. The, what do you call it? My AI bot that does my description and my timestamps will sum up everything and put everything in the proper order and everything. So all the topics we discussed and of importance and all that, it'll be out there on give it about 30 minutes before it shows up. Kind of help save time if there's something you wanted to recap on or something like that. See you on the next one. Happy trading while number go up. Let's go make some money while we can out altcoins. I don't know if it's going to make it past that line or not, before we get a little pullback. Up and down going into the weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend, it looks like, hopefully. Good night, everybody. See you on the next one. Click the button, Sean.